where sins replay. True Crime Cafe, no price to pay. True Crime Cafe, every damn day. Every damn day. Fingers tapping, blackened keys, sweat drips down, can't find peace. Eyes like daggers, cut through breeze. All these ghosts, they never leave. Who's the liar? Who's the prey? Who's the hunter in this play? True Crime Cafe, where shadows stay. True Crime Cafe, where sins replay. True Crime Cafe, no price to pay. True Crime Cafe, every damn day. Every damn day. Table stained with secrets deep, promises broken, wounds that seep. The jukebox screams, the lights will weep. No justice here, just lies that can't. Coffee's cool, blood runs high. Corner table, a ticking plot. Whispers rise, stories ride. No escapist, curse a spot. True Crime Cafe, where shadows stay. True Crime Cafe, where sins replay. True Crime Cafe, no price to pay. True Crime Cafe, every damn day. Every damn day. Fingers tapping, blackened keys, sweat drips down, can't find peace. Eyes like daggers, cut through breeze. All these ghosts, they never leave. Who's the liar? Who's the prey? Who's the hunter in this play? True Crime Cafe, where shadows stay. True Crime Cafe, where sins replay. True Crime Cafe, no price to pay. True Crime Cafe, every damn day. Every damn day. Table stained with secrets deep, promises broken, wounds that seep. The jukebox screams, the lights will weep. No justice here, just lies that can't.
All right, all right. Welcome back to the cafe. We are open for business. Good to see you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. I definitely feel better today. Great to be back. Great to be me again. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing start to your day. I hope you had an amazing night last night. You all are amazing. Thank you for joining me. All of the beautiful people in the house, thank you for making today happen. I appreciate you all so very much, guys. Again, guys, we're going to be doing let's just catch up and have a wide open discussion, panel, whatever we got to do. I'm sure that we'll be talking about Idaho and whatever else we decide to talk about. So let's do that, catch up, and do this thing. You guys know what comes next. Here we go. Here we go. What up? Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you're all having a great day and had an amazing evening. It is great to have you all back here at the cafe. Again, like I said, we're open for business, folks. Grab your coffee, tea, whatever it may be. Grab a seat, please, and have a conversation with me. Great to see you all. Who do we have in here today with us? Miss Trish Crow. Welcome back. Good to see you. Great to have you here. It's been a while. Alicia J. Hey. What's up, girl? I'm sorry. Good morning, butthead. Yeah, it's been a while, Trish. Eddie's in the house. Eddie, what's up, buddy? CZ, welcome back. Great to see you. JS 218 in the house today. Good to see you. Brandy B, the OG in the house this morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Good to see you. Sunshine Girl shining on in here. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you so very much. Elizabeth Wagner, welcome back to you. Miss Taylor with Stitch and Bitchin' and more. Good to see you. The positive Miss Paula's in the house. Good morning, dear. Thank you for joining us. Donna Salamander, great to see you. And Anna Zorman, you as well. Inside Your Bones. I love that name. Welcome back. Good to see you today. Great to have you here. Again, guys, please make sure to share this out and smash that like button, guys, so we can get this up in the algorithm, if you will. Again, of course, welcome back to all you meatballs in here, jumping in the sauce with us and spilling that sauce today. Thank you so very much for joining us. Let me see. Show. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I definitely feel better than I did yesterday. I was so sorry, you guys. I was so slow and just I was not here yesterday, basically. Raul Kurvitz, welcome. Let's see. Show. Fizzy. Welcome, Fizzy. Good to see you today. Is Miss Rowena in here? Is she in here? She better be in here. I hope she's in here. Happy Thursday, guys. One more day to Friday, and it's over. And folks, I think I'm not going to make a promise, but I'm going to put it out there. If everything goes well, Saturday night, we're going back to the crazy, weird, unexplained, and scary Saturday night. And we are going to be covering, I'm going to get it out one way or another, the Michigan Dog Man and other dog men type scenarios. If you're interested, I'm not promising. I'm not saying the word promise. I'm telling you that's my plan. And I already told my wife I got to do this. So if the grandbaby comes, then you're in charge. That's how it works. And I even told my granddaughter, as much as that hurt, I was like, listen, hon, because she likes doing Saturday night movie nights with us. um, that's why I always end up not being here because she pops up and she's number one in the book. So, but I told her, I said, Papa has to do his scary Saturday night stuff. I said, we'll be there with it right after that and we can continue doing that. I said, but you can watch that stuff with Nene. She loves scary movies and she loves doing them on Saturday nights. That's our thing. And so that's why I always get drug out of here. So we will hopefully get to do it this weekend, this Saturday, because I miss it myself. William Tardy, congratulations. Happy Dagoversary to you. And I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being part of this community. Matt M. Lowe, what's up, brother? Good to see you today. And I'm going to be doing a music thing too again soon because my son is bugging me again. La 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 la. Good trouble. Good to see you. Well, I've been trying to do this Michigan Dogman and other dogmen scenario things for a while, guys, and I mean a while. I was going to do this for Miss Alicia a while back, and it's just something, one thing up that it's always something. So it's like it was cursed to do that. I'm doing it. Period. I have a note posted here, and I have something written here, and it's in my notebook, and I'm telling you about it, and you can remind me about it too. Meg Star, the Megastars in the house. Good to see you, Miss Meg. Thank you for joining us. Hemisphere, what's up, brother? Good to see you today. Again, guys, we are doing a true crime catch up, open discussion, open panel. Whatever we discuss, and I know where we'll end up, and that's fine. But it's just wide open. I might talk about a few other things in here to start off with, just to catch up. But then besides that, we're gonna move forward. No, no, is that what I should put on there? Maybe that'll help it happen. Good morning, Butthead. Good to see you. Um, I am absolutely an Alabama fan. Yes, I am. Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Yes, I am. I'm an Alabama and a Cleveland Browns fan. Believe that or not. I guess Cleveland picked their quarterback. Yvonne, welcome. Jody Walters, hello. And a welcome to you. Rhode Island's in the house. Good to see you. It is a beautiful day outside. It's not hot here. It is perfect, folks. I went to the doctor's this morning. That's why we're a little later than I wanted to be. But yeah, it's 74 degrees. It's beautifully sunny. There's no humidity. It's amazing outside. It's perfect. Good trouble. Good to see you. True Seeker. Popping on here. Where is Miss Rowena? Somebody go find Ro if you know her. I feel so bad. I didn't get to throw her. I was so dunderbrained yesterday. Because I wasn't feeling good and it was her birthday, so I need to fix that. And I want to. Well, that's nice. You deserve that. Super mom here. Superwoman. I'm glad you got to sleep in, Alicia. You definitely deserve that. You don't ever get to do that. Row, where are you? Miss Noni's in the house. Good morning, Miss Noni. Good to see you. Okay. That's awesome, CZ. On the way to move to the University of Alabama. That is awesome. I wish her nothing but the best of luck. That's amazing. Good trouble. Good to see you. Let me see. Show. Yes, we are a football household and we cannot wait. Randy Burr, what's up, buddy? Good to see you today. Yes, roll tide, roll tide. If we were further in, I'd have probably said it another way, but what are we talking about? Kids are not taking what well, Taylor? What's the matter? Oh, here we are. Can I ask you and your channel for positive thoughts and prayers for my friend Miss Christine 555555. She has cancer. Oh my God. 100%. Definitely, definitely. Thoughts and prayers goes out to her and her family. That's horrifying, Taylor. I'm so sorry. So sorry. That's so horrible. God, I hate cancer. Everybody, please keep Miss Christine 55555 in your thoughts and prayers, please, and her family, guys, if you would. If you're that type of a person, I appreciate that so much, as does Taylor and Christine and her family. It does, William. It does. Terry Martin, welcome back. Good to see you, dear. Nope, I was up early and moving this morning. I didn't even sleep good last night. Went to the doctors a month. I was there last month. I've lost. Um, no, Raul, not me. Somebody in the chat. Just stay. Hold on. All right. Sorry, folks. That was the boss lady. Says hello and thank you all for being here and supporting us. Stuart Jones in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Karma Police in the house, too. Welcome back to you. Behave, everybody. Ian Stitches in the house. Great to see you today. Um, is Ro here yet? Is she mad at me? I was so dunderheaded yesterday, folks. I even wrote it down and completely forgot. But I feel horrible. Done one. Welcome. Good to see you. Nope. Oh, Lord. Well, if anybody sees her, let me know, please. I owe her a happy birthday song. All right, guys. Looks like 55 people in the house, 40 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's see if we can make that match. If you do, if you will, if you could, you should. Good Lord, I'm glad I can feel normal again. What the hell was I going to do? Losing my mind, too. Done one. Megastore. Good to see you here, Eddie. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, maybe you'll want to join me. Let me see. Show. Welcome, Midnight at the Man Chenille. Thank you for joining us. Come on in, grab a chair, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, whoever you are, wherever you are. I hope it's good for you because it's great to be here with you guys. I am me. Hey, hey. Good to see you. Yes, I'm a dork. Oh, and by the way, just did I see Miss Tandy in here? Is it her lunchtime or not yet? Maybe. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. I just needed to reiterate something of importance. I collect action figures, not dolls. Thank you. And please, as always, everybody, when you come through this door, this amazing, amazing community of people, please be sure to respect and um yeah, that word. Please respect the mods as we always do, and treat them as you would want to be treated. Thank you very much. Which figures? All sorts of them, William. I have a bunch of different ones. I am here inside your bones. I see ya. Thank you for joining us. I am good. How are you? True Seeker. What's happening? Yes, I see you. Of course, Randy Fur, my friend. Great to see you. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. I appreciate you joining us today. And the mama bear's in the chat, so she's either working or just don't want to hang out with me or something. Who knows? Could be both. Either one. But she's in the chat, and that's awesome. Good to see you, Mama Bear. Hope you're having a good day. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Bones. I hope everything's okay. My amazing and awesome and lovely co-host always works, so we don't get to see her too often. Hopefully again soon. Dagburn, Johnny Gobble, Dead Floozy Mama's in the house. Good to see you, Diane. Thank you for joining us. Oh, well, that's not good. Be careful with that stuff. Oh, you worked the late shift. Okay. Miss Jody Walters, another one of our awesome teachers in the house, like Miss CZ, Miss Tandy. Miss Tandy's out working her butt off right now. Beach Babe, welcome. Good to see you. God, y'all, I'm gonna sleep hard tonight. I just feel it. So I told you guys I went to the doctor. Oh, by the way, somebody was complaining in my chat. Nina Kane, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I want to speak on something real quick. Somebody was complaining in the chat. One of the comments I got, not in the chat, but one of my comments afterwards, which I love when you guys leave comments. So does YouTube. So please leave comments if you can about how I came in, talked about being sick. I guess I asked in a period of time to hit the like button 3 times, um, and a bunch of this other stuff. And I talked to everybody for a little bit. That's what I do. So if you're not into that kind of thing, then this isn't the community for you. That's what I've done for 3 years, folks, since I've been doing this, and I'm not going to change it. I greet everybody. We talk small talk. We talk about whatever's going on in people's lives, this and that, everything else, and get caught up. I've always done that, and I'm never going to change it. Never going to change it. So if you're not into that kind of thing, sorry. I'm a personable person. I don't want to come in here and go, okay, guys, so today in Idaho, Brian Koberger went to the bathroom and ran out of toilet paper. I'm not doing that. That's not, this is a community channel. Okay. And we are a very close community. We talk about everything from our shitty days to recipes to our animals, whatever. It's not going to happen, guys. So if that's not what you're into, I'm not what you're into either. So please don't complain about it. You know what I do. If you've never been here before, I understand. And then that will tell you this is what Dago does. Okay. The whole community does it. I love to talk to you guys. So I love when you greet me and I am in Germany. That's awesome, Nina. Thank you for being here all the way from Germany. Oh, I'm just making a statement. Meanie, good to see you. I just want everybody to know this is what Dago does. I always have, folks. I've never been any different, and I don't care. I'm never going to not greet the people. Like I said, I may be the only person that somebody in here talks to for the entire day. That's important to me. That's why we celebrate birthdays in here and all that other kind of stuff. So, not every channel's the same. Not every channel's all about business. I'm not that type of a person. I can't do that. So, there's nothing new yet, Taylor, but we're gonna discuss that too. Jules really tore it up too. It was hilarious. Jane Giori, welcome. Good to see you. It's nice. Well, why wouldn't I? See, I've never understood creators that don't interact with the people that are there watching them. That just blows my mind. Like these people are supporting you. They're the reason why you're in here. So why wouldn't you stop and talk to them for a little while? I don't get that. My birthday was Sunday. Well, happy belated birthday. That was a ways ago. I'm sorry. If I would have known, I would have done it. Everyone deserves a happy place. If you ain't happy here, this isn't your happy place. Amen to that one, Stitches. Amen. And here's the thing, folks, is there's some people that have been in here for 3 years. As long as I've been out here, they've been here. Okay. So if it's such a big deal, I don't think all these people would be here. That's all I'm saying. Meanie, good to see you, Meanie. If they don't like the community, then they shouldn't let the door hit him. And they are on the way out. That's right. And we are a family. What's up, Willie boy? Yo, yo. My daughter's in labor right now. So excited to have a new. Oh my God. Good luck and prayers. Nope. I'm right here, bro. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Thanks for reminding me. And I feel better, so I'll be talking a little bit more. Thank you, Noni. And yes, that's about it. I if you haven't noticed, guys, I don't fret people anymore. It's not worth it. And if people don't like me, then bye bye. I don't need to be mean unless I need to be mean, but it is what it is. All right, the link is pinned at the top of the chat if you want to jump up here with me. Like I said, open panel, open discussion. Dying for your opinion on the new Idaho Statesman video drop. What's up, KP? What it do? What it do? My week is okay, except yesterday and the day before I was really sick, Dagburn. Other than that, it's okay. And thank you very much for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Noni, I agree. And KP, dying for your opinion on the new Idaho Statesman video drop. Absolutely. We can talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You can jump up here, Willie, if you want. Samira Dalby, welcome. Good to see you. Rissa Roberts, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you guys. Hang loose. I'll be right back. Welcome, Miss Terry. Thank you for joining me. Let me grab my drink real quick. I'll be right back. Can you hear me? Welcome, Willard.
What's up, guys?
What's up? I'll be right back. Let me grab this drink.
Hello. I think you're muted. I think she's muted. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Hey, Good Trouble. Hey, William. Hey, everybody. Hey, Truth. Yeah, I was just about to go well, not just about to go live, but I made a post about possibly going live soon, and then I look up and I saw Diggo was live, and I was like, oh, fuck it. Diggo's live. Dig, I don't know if he read my comment to you, dude. I got to put you onto something, man. They're called, I don't know how to, I might pronounce them wrong, but they're called Altufo mangoes.
Altufo mangoes.
Altufo mangoes. Now, you might not be able to find them like in a regular grocery store. You might have to go to like a farmer's market, dude. But listen, these are mangoes from Mexico, I believe, and they're like smaller. But dude, they're like buttery. They're like creamy and buttery, dude, and so sweet. Oh my god, bro!
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Sorry, Willie.
But yeah, man.
I like mangoes, like regular mangoes. That sounds
me too. Yeah, me too. But these are like taking a mango and like just upgrade. I mean, they're not cheap, but you can find them for a good deal depending on.
I like to make I don't know why I can't think. The things you mix up in a blender.
Thank you, Alika.
What the hell are they called? You mix them up in a blender.
Bananas?
No, it's a drink.
Smoothies,
like mango smoothies. Thank you, Pizzy.
Yeah.
And that sounds good, dude. Like
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I learned that like a chemical reaction happens when you blend up fruits. Do you know that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I learned it a long time ago. My wife's grandmother, her whole family, but her grandmother owned a bar, and we ran the bar.
That's really good, Death Valley. Mm-hmm.
But she used to make a lot of like those mixed drinks that have different fruits and shit in them and stuff. And she was telling us that one time. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because the only reason I know that is because I've been watching him for years before anybody really know who he was. His name is Joey Diaz. He's one of my favorite. Yeah, he's one of my favorite comedians, and he went on the diet where you have to count points. You have to like count your points. Like if you eat, say, like a lasagna, you're done for the day. Well, if you eat a banana, it's literally 0 points. But if you blend a banana and make a banana smoothie, it's like 6 points because your body.
It activates the.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is wild. I agree with you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Good Trouble. I appreciate that.
That's a really pretty. Your necklace is really pretty, Terry. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks nice. What is that? 2 hearts?
I think
2 rings.
Actually, 2 rings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's pretty. Rings. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Very, very pretty. I see your puppy back there on the back of the couch.
Yes.
Cute.
Now let me ask you too. Are you guys just using your cameras from your laptop?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, because I tried like firing up my camera from my tablet, but it's fucking terrible. It's just terrible. Dude.
I have like an actual camera that's mounted, that's ported.
Okay. Maybe that's what I need to get, dude.
I just need to get my microphone and everything set up, but until
I need to get. Yeah. I've just been going live on my phone, but I feel like I'm exploiting myself when I do that.
What's up, AR? Good to see you, brother. Do you need?
What's up, AR?
Everything you need, dude?
Me?
Yeah. Do you have everything you need?
No. I got to get because I thought I'd be okay with a tablet. Somebody told me, so I bought 2 tablets, and now I can't even share my own screen. So
they're harder to use than. That's why I got a standalone PC. Because I talked to Twiz when my other computer, I had a desktop, but it was a really shitty old one. I started on a laptop, very old laptop that died. Then I moved to a desktop that somebody gave me, and I started building from there. And when it died, it was dying slowly. I talked to Twiz about what I should do, and he said he recommended a desktop, and we put everything together piece by piece. He spent 8 hours with me, dude.
Yeah, that's what it seems like is better a desktop rather than a laptop, because you can kind of,
right.
And get a couple screens.
Absolutely. I got 1, 2, 3 monitors. This thing, I love Twiz. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this computer because.
Yeah, I wish Twiz would fucking reach out to help me, dick. I'm just playing.
He will if you ask him. He's really.
I know. I'm stubborn, dude. I try to like figure this all out myself, so I can.
I did the same thing, and I used to be good with it back in the day, like the 90s. I could put a computer together by piece, but it's all different now. And so much more expensive. What's up, cat lady?
Yeah. Maybe I'll try to start searching on like Facebook. I'll tell you what, dude. I have so much liquid in trading cards and shit. I'll just try to see if I can find somebody in these groups to not here, but like in my Facebook trading card groups that'll trade me for a laptop or something. Well, I mean, actually, a desktop would be hard to ship.
I would go with a desktop because you can add more monitors to and it's so much easier.
You can't add a monitor to a laptop. You're saying
you can add an alternative monitor, but you got to plug it in, and it's just weird.
Pain in the dick. Yeah.
Just a pain in the ass. But
maybe I'll start with a laptop, and then once if my channel grows, I mean, I only have like fucking 1.9 thousand subscribers still, so I don't know how to I don't know how to get more subscribers. Like, I don't know how. Do you just have to make more content or something?
You got to make more content. You got to go live. You know, I'm going to grow you. If you want to do it, dude. I'll help you.
I just didn't know if there's like making shorts or making videos is kind of what I've researched on how people get subs. But
shorts are good. Shorts are very good. I don't do them because I'm technically challenged with that.
Me too.
But they're good. They're very good. Yeah, we'll share the shit out of it, Willie. We'll grow you. Don't worry about that, dude. We'll get you up there.
Appreciate it, dude. I don't want to ask for help or nothing. Like I said, I've literally watched 10 to 15 YouTube videos on how to like grow my channel, but it's still
those don't matter. You have to find a niche, which you have. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like Sarge's channel. Your name's uncensored, so people will be drawn to that itself because you'll come in there and I just wipe my ass with an apple, folks, and people.
But I realize now with YouTube, dude, like they age restricted my last live, and so I'm not gonna like curse on your like. I'm not gonna like. Yeah.
You gotta kind of find your way through it and figure out what you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I flip, I think it's because when I lost my shit on Rolo, dude, it was like bad. Like I was like.
I did it before. I did it 2 years ago to Detective John. I didn't get hit once for it. So, I mean.
Yeah.
I think you were on his channel doing it to him.
Well, I did it on his once. And I did it here too one time. And I went nuts one night. And yeah. So.
Yeah, he disappeared like a fart in the wind.
Well, I'm not going to talk bad about
I don't want to hear any. Okay. Yeah. Great. But he was still a piece of shit. I understand people. We all have real life stuff, but just in general on here, he was just a menace, dude.
You're right. 100%.
But anyway,
I me, dude. I'm a fucking softie at heart, and his son died, and then he had a heart attack. So I was like, okay,
right, Alicia.
My condolences, and I hope everything's all right. Even though I know he doesn't care, but it is.
Yeah. No, I got you. It was that was fun times. I'm not gonna lie.
Dinky was like a trip back then.
Oh my god, Dinky would make like 80 videos about him. It was great.
Yes.
He was scared of Dinky.
I think he was. I'll be honest with you. I think he was.
Yeah, because Dinky said I'm coming there, and he was like, "Don't come on my property."
He's like, the one guy I am really scared of. I will be honest. I'm scared of him.
Well,
yeah, he's like, he has tattoos, and I think he was in some kind of. I'm like, Dinky? What the fuck? It was just funny.
Dinky's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but
right
when you act like an asshole, you get treated like an asshole.
Yeah. So what are you going over today, man?
Well, it's an open discussion, and I know there's a lot people want to talk about. I got emails again, Idaho stuff. So of course we're gonna go there. I got a Steve Gonsalves thing I wanted to review. AR, the link is pinned, dude. If you want to join us up here, you're always welcome, brother. I hope you're doing well. It's great to have you in here as always. That's what I said. Me, somebody's afraid of Dinky. Come on. What the hell was that, Terry?
That was my dog jumping down.
It scared the hell out of me. I was like, what the hell? Jump right across the front of you. That's funny. My cat used to do that. Yeah, we're gonna go over this interview that Steve did about leaks or something like that. I just lost my train of thought again.
Before you go over that interview, can I say something?
Of course.
Do you think that the 3 Banfield boys were stopped more so because they may have been, they wanted the Rosie and Teasdale wanted information on anybody that might be a witness? And
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, here's my other thing is that they also ran over, and like Lana did a great live on it, but it's true. I mean, they weren't out there to stop people with signs. They were out there to stop drunk people and people,
Yeah, that's why. Hey, Moonlit. Right, so you're right.
And that sign was over by there. And did you notice what the sign said? It said stop. And basically, it was like blocking traffic. So,
yeah, the Dutch coffee guy with the long hair. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So they go over there and they get information too. So that could be another one that they wanted to get information, and they stole the sign that was up there to say stop. That's probably why you didn't see as many cars coming around that area during that time frame.
It's possible. It is very possible, Terry.
Hey, Diego, I got a call I got to take for like 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back up.
Oh, no problem. Take your time. I ain't going.
All right, I'll be right back, man.
Yep. I am not. Listen, Terry. Anything at this point, truly, I know I said before, like we can talk about anything with this case except aliens. And at this point, I probably would accept aliens now because everything we've seen, none of it makes any damn sense. It's all ridiculous now. So, and it has been. It's just out to the world now. So anything you tell me, obviously I'm being a little over exaggerative when I say the aliens thing, but you're getting my point. That's how ridiculous this case has gotten, that I am willing to almost listen to anything nowadays. If it's too ridiculous, it's, of course we're not going to put that out, but just saying, it's crazy. What's up, Mittens? Good to see you. Elizabeth Wagner, welcome back to you. Or they were undercover because of the drugs, and that's why they were making their presence known. Well, see, here's my question. Since you brought the Banfield thing up, that's a good point, Terry. Miss Kaylee, welcome, dear. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. When we read in the reports where Rosie said he saw four or five people maybe walking towards the 1122 house when he was going around the building. Molly McMichaels is over there parked. Mitakuye Oyasen, again, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I love saying your name. And then we see the Banfield kids. I gotta wonder, is there a correlation there somehow? I don't know. It just makes me wonder.
I mean, you get the names of anybody that was around that area, that house around that time, then you have control. They're under your thumb.
Yeah. It's a good point. Hey, Tammy, good to see you. Or trying to establish an alibi. Good point. Very good point. By the way, I said good morning to you, butthead, Alicia. She must be mad at me today. She didn't respond to her loving way that she always does.
And And you know what? What if that guy knew where? Like somebody said, who was it? Hold on. The Dunn one said that guy knew right where that sign was. That's why they went straight over to that house, probably to make sure that they got the sign.
Oh, okay. No, that's a good point. Michael Green, good to see you. That is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's my girl. Thank you. I love it. It's hilarious. I say good morning, butthead. She says good morning, fucker. That's how we speak to each other. It's cute. Anyway, I didn't see it. Sorry. Nothing but love, folks. Nothing but love. I'm gonna play this as soon as he comes back. I don't want to start without him. Da, 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 da. What did you say there, Yvonne? The Banfield boys cases were dropped. I wonder if that sign guy case. That's a good point. Why are they?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If they're out doing this, what's the damn point if you're just going to drop it the next day? You know what I mean?
I don't even know if they called in.
We couldn't find. We went looking for the reports on the Banfield stuff way back when Molly did, and there was nothing filed. There was no reports filed that we could find then. Hey, Simply, good to see you, dear. Meanie, good to see you as well. Thank you guys for being here. 107 peeps in the house. And 63 likes. What in the absolute hell? Come on, y'all.
Really? Fizzy? The sign case was dropped too? Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going with my thought. They
go with it. I mean, I told you there's nothing that's too out of line at this point anymore. No reports taken. They don't take reports in Moscow, folks.
No, they don't.
I told you, Molly followed from the start of the case for about 6 months out after that. Molly followed the police logs every day. We would sit and go through them in Discord, right? None of them were reported. Nothing was ever, there were no reports taken ever. Something's not, if it's like a dog in a tree or a cat in a tree or a lost dog, okay, I understand sometimes. Nothing. There were no reports taken on anything they did. It's crazy. Hold on, Simply. I'm looking, dear. I'm looking. Tomboy just flew in. Good to see you, Tomboy. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to see the times that were filed in on the citations written by the undercover. Yeah, good point. That's actually a really good point, Simply. That would be something I would like to see as well. Rissa Roberts.
Lana did go over that. She did go over. She has a video going over that. I think it may have been last night. I don't know. I started to watch a little bit of it, but it makes sense. Is that it's off. The timing is off on the reports. However, if you called it in, the person would be typing it up, and it automatically goes up there. The timestamp. So,
well, Pop did a video. I don't know if you saw it, Terry. I know a few others in here saw it, but a lot of the stuff he's been doing I didn't used to follow him, okay? Because some of his stuff I thought was out there. Well, I started watching him. And as we got closer to now, some of the stuff he's been doing, it does make some sense. Especially, he did this that one the other day when he was talking about the unmarked car driving around. Well, he stated that it's very possible that the timestamp on that camera was not right. And we started talking about it a little bit because daylight savings time was the weekend before this happened. Well, I don't know how often these guys use those cameras, whatever. They may not have been set to the right time. They maybe didn't get set back like they were supposed to. And if that's the case, that whole timeline completely changes things around to me. So it was a little wild to hear that. It was pretty crazy, folks. If it was an hour off, everything kind of goes dink, dink, dink. And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Well, I just think that, I mean, because it automatically put a timestamp, and I don't think the timestamps, I do agree with Lana. I don't think the timestamps are off. I think it's the cops wrote their own reports later and wrote the times in the reports wrong.
Yes. I agree with that, Terry. And yes, Tomboy, you know damn good and well that those Banfield boys heard something just by the looks on their faces. I absolutely agree. And we heard at some point in those videos, guys, I did it 2.5 years ago. We went through it for like an hour and stopped and froze and went back and forward. You can hear screams in the background. Okay. Now you tell me that we have 2 police officers and everybody else that's out there and nobody heard that. Bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit.
Why did Rosie tell Teasdale, "Oh, just stay in the car. I'll go handle this"? That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Why would
But
he tell his buddy to stay in the car? There's 3 people on the field.
That's a good point. It's a good point. Fizzy said with there's a thing circulating about Linda Lane too, because the cam goes daylight at 6:35 a.m., but sunrise was at 6:50. See, all that stuff was messed with, folks. Every bit of that stuff, the audio, the timestamps. Outcast showed me how a body camera timestamp can be completely changed. You can alter it with no problem, folks. You can do it on many things like that. It's backed. So I don't trust anything at this point. The missing Linda Lane footage that from was it 3:35 to 4:05 or something like that. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. Tom will probably get it. Where'd that go? Why was that taken out? Well, there's a lot of questions like that. The things that were they screwed around with and messed with. Okay, just like the 1112 camera that was not working, but working, then not working, and somebody was messing with it and do it. There's so much shit that has been messed with and fumbled around with and redacted out of things and all sorts of stuff that I don't trust anything. I don't trust anything. The 911 call. I heard 5 different versions of the 911 call. And at one point, one of the ones that Outcast had filtered through, you can hear things in the background. You hear, and you guys can tell me I'm crazy, but I know what I heard very clearly because I think some of you guys heard it too. Welcome, Phenomena Mom. You can hear somebody scream, "Shut the fuck up," which was Hunter. And then at some point, you hear somebody talking about, I think it was Hunter again, talking about at least get the watch, please, if you could, or something like that, very clearly. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So you never hear sirens. Very good point. Good trouble.
Yeah.
I'm just, there's a lot of this kind of shit that goes on. So if we're supposed to believe this investigation, this case, the trial, the hearings, we're supposed to believe all this is real, right? Okay, then stop fucking with things and screwing things up. Excuse the language, but it's irritating to me. And then we'll believe it. But nobody will believe anything you're doing because you've lied, you've manipulated, you've redacted things, you've changed things, you've changed. I mean, all of it. It's all lies. So why should we believe it, Terry? Truly.
We shouldn't. And and I forgot what I was going to say.
Listen to me.
Oh, I know what it was. I was going to say is that, at some point, people were talking about who was that was breathing so heavy. Was it Hunter or was it Dylan?
It was Dylan.
It was Dylan because for sure it was Dylan after she
was
doing
you see the hearing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody argued with me for a while. I had hate mail coming in because I said that was Dylan. No, it's not. It's Hunter. It's a woman. She was on the phone. She was breathing very close into the phone. Folks, calm down. It's not that serious. Krista, welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah.
The audio, that Dateline. The audio of the Dateline was very interesting when Outcast did. Oh, I agree, Fizzy. I agree. The Outcast does a lot of good stuff with that audio stuff. If you haven't checked him out, you got to go check out some of the stuff he puts out because he does show a lot of things. And so here's why are they deleting or like removing things and things? Okay. Once again, one more thing people said I was crazy about. And I know this from being a first responder. The 911 call, you hear radio traffic as if there's a portable radio there. 6 times I heard it. 6. Okay. No. That's the dispatcher. No, it's not. Okay. I even called my friend Dave that works for our 911 center just to reiterate something that I used to work with him. to reiterate something, and it's nationwide the way they do things. There is no way that you're going to get cross traffic from a 911 dispatcher because they're singled out on purpose. There's not supposed to be any interruptions. They're in their own area. There's noise barriers. They're not supposed to overlap. Okay. There was either somebody there that had a radio or there was a scanner going. It's one of those two. I don't care what anybody says. That's the case. Okay. So if that's the case, was there an officer there before 911 was called already? Was he there like that and didn't say a word, which doesn't make any sense? Or did they have a scanner, which the scanner thing I thought about too, because it does make sense. I know when I was younger and we were doing things we weren't supposed to do, we had a scanner. Okay. And you can hear the cops coming. If you're having a party and you're too loud, you would listen for that. So that could be too, but it's just weird. The whole thing was weird. And that kind of stuff has gone on through this whole entire case.
Well, what about the noise complaints? Remember when they went that one night when they called Maddie? They didn't ask Hunter and the other guy that came. They didn't ask for driver's license, did they?
No. When Hunter and that other guy opened the door?
No, they didn't ask for driver's license. However, they did when Kaylee came out and when Xana came out that one time. She had her driver's license in her hand. So what's up with that?
I don't know, Terry. That is weird. I did notice that too. That when they interacted with the guys, they didn't ask for that. But maybe because they didn't live at the address, I don't know. But that's still that is
more so. You'd get their address.
That would make sense.
For information, just in case you're lying to us and you're in somebody's house and we're.
See, they're saying because they didn't live there. So I would still ask probably more often for that because you don't live in that house. You're not supposed to be there or answering the door. I would have probably said, do you have an ID? They didn't ask either one of them. So what's up, Scotty? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining us today. Jilly Bean. Always happy to see you. Thank you for joining us. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Well, I guess I'm going to have to start without Willie because I don't want to make you guys sit here and listen to my irritating voice.
Wait, you know what the other thing is, though, that also got me is, did you ever notice Rosie always says to everyone he talks to, so you know the deal, you know the routine, you know what's right? Yeah. What's that supposed to mean? You know the deal.
I guess it's because he does it a lot. I don't like him. Okay, I don't like Rosie at all.
You know these people that would. I mean, well, you know the deal. I mean, if you ask me, that'd be like, no, what's the deal? I mean, I don't know. I've never had a voice. I mean, and did you notice that Kaylee was a smartass to him when he said, you know the deal? And there's no way that everybody else does, or in the entire campus does, but Kaylee doesn't. And she said, no. I wanted to crack up.
Yeah, I think she was trying to be a smartass personally. Yeah. And I don't blame her because, listen, they got noise complaints all the time, even when they weren't making noise. Okay.
Was noise complaint a code word?
Well, I mean, noise, it was daylight. And you know the rules. You live down the road from me, Terry. So like, we don't get that kind of shit here unless it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then they tell you to turn it down. During the day, nobody says a damn word about how loud your music is. Nobody bothers with that. And I don't know if it's a specific law there, but that didn't make sense to me anyway. So, very weird.
I don't know, but they didn't even have noise that I could hear coming from the house during the day that day.
They didn't. I didn't hear anything.
And how did Rosie know
there anyway?
Up there. I mean, there's no way you could see it, and they didn't have a noise complaint call on that house. So that was just
no. He just said we're gonna go here anyway, just because I feel like harassing somebody is what I got. That's why I don't like Rosie. He irritates the shit out of me. There's something about him that is just one, I don't trust. Two, he just you know when you get a vibe from somebody, Terry, that just kind of like stay away from me. You know what I mean? I don't like that dude for some reason, and he's got more than one internal affairs investigations opened on him. So that says something by itself, or at least he did. I don't know what's going on with it now, but I did know that did happen. Excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do that, Krista. Give me a little bit of time. Pop video. What about it, hon? Yeah, he's a cocky, arrogant dickhead. Excuse my language, but that's what he is. 100% simply. I can't stand. I have friends that are cops that have said that they can't stand cops that once they put that badge on, they become, you know, Mr. Big Stuff. They're important then, and they act that way, and that's not what that's all about. That badge don't mean that.
Is Rosie
Okay.
still there?
Is what?
Is Rosie still there?
That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay. Sorry, Tomboy. And be careful, Meg. You can hear the excitement in his voice on the body cam when he says it's only fair. Let's go check on them. Yeah, that's what I mean, Mittens. It's just weird. And I feel like I heard rumors about him and Kaylee. These are rumors that he may have had a thing for her. And that's fine. I mean, she's a very pretty girl. And, guys are guys.
He was married.
So, what's that?
Except that he's married.
What does that mean? You know, the men are pigs, Terry. You know that.
And that is true, Yvonne. Rosie was raised in Christ Church, so
and I don't trust any of that stuff. Doug Wilson is a monster all in himself. So,
yep.
Yes, Mr. Big Stuff. Sorry, Chad, I couldn't think of a better name. My stepdad was like that. He was a giant piece of doo-doo. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. All right, so let's check out this interview with when the hell did Jesse Weber become part of News Nation? That's so weird to me. I'm so used to seeing him on Law and Crime, and now he's part of News Nation.
He must have been fired.
Well, that's possible too. But somebody said, "What documents do you have, Kaylee? The report, you mean?"
Wait, Jesse Weber had his own, didn't he?
He did his own thing, but he did work for Law and Crime too.
Okay.
Oh, yes, Tomboy, I know. I absolutely know. And I wondered at the very beginning, I think you remember, Terry, when we started talking about this case, because I knew you were up here then, that we looked at the Christ Church thing, but we couldn't find a link that linked them to anything. But
the only thing that we could really find is that what Doug did on, what did he call November?
Yes, I know what you mean. I remember.
Basically anything goes November.
Yes. Yeah. I still don't trust him at all. Oh, there he is. Cool.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
My fucking neighbor give my a free quarter.
Do what?
That's what it was. Free quarter November.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, Dago?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. My fucking neighbor just gave me a free quarter. And I tried like
quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried like cash it up and he's like, "Dad, don't worry about it. Just owe me a favor." And I'm like, okay. Works for me.
You better make sure that it's
what a great day. What's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
What a great Thursday already, huh?
Is it a quarter O
or
a quarter P?
Yeah, quarter now.
Oh, okay. That's still good. Damn.
Oh, I'll take it. Dude, even if it was a gram, shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
So what is this? Is this new?
This came out 9 hours ago.
So he's still talking. Okay. See, I thought he stopped.
Well, this is about
nice.
Brian Koberger's victim fought harder than the prosecutor. Yeah, so I knew he wasn't going to stop talking. Come on.
Hey, simply. No, I thought maybe he'd go quiet and try to figure this out like on his own with everything coming out, but
see, that's why I think he's talking, because he's probably reading these reports like we did, and I can just see him throwing shit in his house as he's reading through these documents.
Oh my God. I would be.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Welcome, Lady Speedwell. Good to see you.
However, as we all know this about him, yet he couldn't get in the car and drive that day. I do not. That just blows my mind.
I know. According to them, he had been drinking too much that day, and I was like, all right.
Christy drive.
He was in the ER. Remember?
Yeah. He went to ER too. This is Jesse Weber. Used to be on Law and Crime. Now he's with News Nation, and that's Steve Gonsalves, Kaylee. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Kaylee. Kaylee Gonsalves' his dad. If you didn't know that already, I'm sorry. So let's see what Steve is pissed about now. I mean, you can see his face and tell he's mad. So here we go.
Shut up, Krista.
Much for taking the time. Whether and how to make the material public, one party's being left out. The murdered student's family. Whether and how to make the material public, one party's being left out. The murdered students' families. And that brings me once again to Steve Gonsalves, who lost his daughter Kaylee to the horrors on King Road. Steve, thank you so much for taking the time. So while it doesn't look like the crime scene photos are in this current batch of documents, do you plan to fight their release if and when that time comes?
Yeah, I believe all the families have let that be known to the prosecuting team that that's not anything that we were interested in. And we've been worried that we would see those leaked at any time when you had.
So he's talking about the photos. Okay. And I agree. They shouldn't be out there. They shouldn't be out here. We don't need to see that. I think that takes the dignity out of this, what's left. Okay.
Well, I think we should be able to see it, but maybe put a black blob over the bodies. Okay, fine. But we should be able to see,
I think the best way to do it, and I want to see these, is like I said yesterday, the actual autopsy, the true autopsy paperwork, where it shows the sketch of the body and everything. That I want to,
yeah.
But
but I heard that wasn't part of this dump.
No, it's not. But I eventually would like to see the real autopsy photos.
Oh yeah, me too.
Photos, but the reports with the real ones, because these things we got in these reports are so generic and ridiculously like bland. It doesn't give everything, and I want to see if they match. Because I don't think absolutely. Yeah.
Hell no.
If you guys remember, 2 years ago, we went in and we found the yearly report for Moscow. And that was on the deaths that had happened in 2022. There were 4. That's it. And it was the Moscow students that were killed. And 3 of those students, it said, had drugs in their system. 3. Okay. Now this report's saying there was nothing. See, this is what I'm talking about. One side is over here says one thing, one side says another thing, because they're not putting certain things out. It don't go that way. Yeah, no, we're not going to show bodies in here, babe. Beach babe, don't worry. I just want to, what I'm saying is the autopsy report that shows the black and white sketch and it points to different parts of the body to show.
That's what I want to see.
That's what I want to see.
And I want to see if it says, knife wound, like if they have a legend, right? A legend on there saying like knife wound, knife number 1, knife number 2, knife number 3. That's what I want to see.
Exactly. Cat lady, good to see you, dear.
Because I'm sorry, Brian was not double fisting fucking knives. I'll never believe that.
Right, MH. They need to rest in peace. They don't need to have any more of their dignity taken away by putting the last thing that they would be seen as put out there like that. That's bullshit to me. Anybody that jumps on that stuff, that they did that with the Delphi girls, that was disgusting to me. Disgusting. That's inappropriate. I'm sorry. It just doesn't need to happen.
Frank.
Now, yes. There you go.
That was crazy, dude.
Ridiculous piece of shit. What a piece of shit it is.
The Tennessee, the Devil's Den or whatever, the murder. Okay, they say the guy that he killed the parents with a knife that was like a K-bar, but it didn't have the crossbar, to keep it.
Right.
But his hands got completely cut up, and that was just 2 people fighting him.
See?
And he had scratch marks on his face and stuff too. So
you see what I mean?
Here's my thought. There is no way he fought 4 people and had no knife marks anywhere. It's not like he was major, knife.
Not even like a black eye or like a cut on his nose, a cut.
It wasn't even a scratch. Dude, hey, SRBBB,
And the only reason we know that is because he took a fucking picture.
Yeah, which was actually kind of a good idea. I said that a long time back that I think it's good that he did that because it proves that, whoever that did that is somebody that disappeared for a long time to be able to heal so nobody would see that. Okay.
Right.
Just saying. And I'm still curious and would love to see pictures. And I'm not saying he did anything, but you'll know what I'm going to say. Love to see pictures of Jack Showalter from that day till after the holidays. I'd love to see pictures of him. Just because I have questions is all I'm saying.
Me too.
Yeah, right. Simply, same here.
Again, I'll never be okay with how fast he ran to fucking Boise, dude.
No, why didn't you wait until the morning when it was daylight? For one,
especially when your friends. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So no, I have issues with that. It's very convenient, KP. Very. And then the whole thing with his apartment with the blood and the way that went down, there's something wrong, and I've said something. I think you guys that have been here with me from the beginning know that I was looking at Jack Showalter in the very beginning because something was not right with that situation.
Something's not right with him.
Not right. And listen, when they came out and gave us those reports and the man blatantly lied and said, I don't know who was with Maddie. I'm very good friends with Maddie, but I don't know who the girl was. Dude, you stood and talked to her for 2.5 hours by yourself, but you don't know her?
I think there's a picture of Kaylee sitting on his lap, too.
That's what I can't take, Dago, is the fucking lies in this.
There's too many of them. And there's
the lies that were just overlooked. And because, again, dude, if we watched any other documentary, we would watch, an interview, or not an interview. We watch interrogation to where they try to make the person slip up, and then they come back and tell a different story. Then they pin, either both suspects or the suspect stories against each other. They didn't do that here, dude.
That's right. That is very
She came in, told a story. She came in and second time told a different story. Third time told a different story. And they just evolved it into their own little fucking ball and put that in the PCA.
They've done it the whole time, dude. And they have not, like I said yesterday.
That's sick. That should be illegal.
Well, so should not. And I don't care what anybody says. I still think it's wrong. Not recording interviews during a quadruple homicide investigation is bullshit.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
It is.
Not following up. How many of those reports did we read where they talked to a person once for a matter of 5 minutes and never followed up with that person again?
Yeah, but you're clearing them left and right, right?
Left and right. Left and right. Very quickly. Too soon. So yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah. Crazy.
Absolutely. JD's Jack DeCore's hand was bandaged up the next day when he went to G's house, but they trust him. They said, "Oh yeah, he took his shirt off," and they did this and that. Well, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust any of them.
Me neither.
None of them. Sorry, I just don't. Until you show me absolute proof that you did not know, that you weren't there, that you weren't around there, or you didn't do something.
Yeah.
If Jack
why's all that blood in his house, bro? Come on. I have no blood in my home. Like,
nope.
And this guy has it in areas where, like, somebody who's trying to get rid of something would have it. I don't know, man. It's just that's too much of a coincidence to me. And then he speeds off to Boise a week before holiday.
And stays there through the entire holidays, took a week off of school. They weren't ready to go off yet. He just left that.
Like I said, if Brian did this shit, bro, if Brian had blood in his apartment, if Brian sped across the country a week early, we'd be like, fuck, yeah, he's guilty of sin. But because it's somebody who's cleared, we're like, eh.
Yep. Hey, Brian.
That's so fucked, man.
Yes, it is. And Brian, yes, I agree with you. That's generalized proof right there that Brian's car was not the one that they used, that they saw, that they're claiming he was there with. No, it was the police department in an undercover car or whatever, plainclothes officers in a unmarked car. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. So, you've been waiting for what, Miss Cat Lady? What did I say something?
Well, he might not have anything to do with it, Dan Smith, but he damn sure makes him look guilty with what he had in his apartment and how he fled. That's all I'm saying. So how the hell do we know any of that blood? And I'm sorry, and I don't mean to like take over the conversation here, but listen, dude, the law enforcement themselves said that whatever drop pattern that they found in his bathroom matched to the crime scene, dude.
Yeah, I know. But you're not going to follow. You're not going to follow up with that. You're not going to test that. You're not going to.
Thank you. That is huge, in my opinion, dude. So do we know if they even tested the blood that was found in his apartment?
That's the thing. I don't know.
It doesn't say anywhere that they did. That should have been in a report that we read, but it's not. You did this, this, it just cuts off, and there's no follow-up.
I'm sorry, man. That's just disgusting. Whether Brian did it or not, just the way they investigated is just pathetic.
Well, here's a question. When did they go check his apartment?
Hang on, guys. Go ahead and ask that, Terry. The love of my life just walked in the door. I'll be right back.
What was how many days after did they have somebody go check his apartment? Does anybody remember when supposedly somebody called in
I think they were called. Yeah, I think they were called or something about it from the maintenance guys.
The maintenance man go there.
Yeah, because on top of the blood and everything, his toilet was clogged.
Right. The reason I'm asking is when was the first press conference? Wasn't that like 3 days later?
Mm-hmm. Around there.
And what was Fry said right away, hoodie guy or the guy that was with them. And I think he said hoodie guy. I don't know. It's been so many things, but whatever he said he was cleared.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, did they check his apartment before that press conference?
I don't know. I gotta look at the date of the report. I don't have it in front of me.
I don't know. Okay. So 12/4, they got the warrant to go in the apartment and they cleared him on 11/23. How the heck did they clear him when he wasn't even in town?
How do you clear somebody 11/23, but then you find everything after you've cleared them?
Right. And why are you looking if he's cleared?
Yeah. Why are you looking? Exactly. Great question. Yeah. Great question. Why are you looking after if he's cleared? Damn right. And I'm curious to see if if JS is one of the alternate perps in this paperwork that we're gonna have in about 10, 11 days.
I don't know. At first I wondered if Jack Showalter was scared because whatever Maddie had said, or if he knew something was going to go down and he just got the heck out of Dodge. But then we find out all that blood was in there. Was he framed?
Come on, they all die and he takes off. That's crazy.
I don't know. I mean, if he knew it was going to go down, I'd get the heck out of Dodge.
That's my point. That's my point. Is how the fuck did he get cleared and then all of a sudden he didn't get uncleared?
Then they start investigating him. It's like, okay, how can you clear someone if you haven't investigated? If you haven't,
it's kind of like them. It's kind of them. It's kind of like them. Yeah, it's kind of like them looking into this blood DNA and saying, "Oh, we know it's male, but we don't know whose it is." Oh, okay.
And we're not going to worry about it because
we already have Brian's name. What a piss poor excuse. I'm sorry. That is just
information. What?
Well, see that going. Sorry, didn't mean to jump out. My wife just walked in the door and I had to talk to her real quick. But they never. If they tested any of the blood that was in Showalter's apartment, there should have been a report on it, right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. Why are they going backwards? They cleared him in the press conference, which was somebody said like 11.
Lanier, Captain Lanier said that, that he was cleared. He was not a person of interest.
Right. And then they didn't have anybody go into his apartment until 12/4, which means they're still investigating. So how's it clear?
Well, Noelle, that's a good point, though, Terry, what she just said. If you guys remember, they said the hoodie guy was cleared. They never said his name. They just said hoodie guy, and that's who he was, unless there's another guy down there that had a hoodie. I don't know, but that's a good way to look at that, Noelle.
That's weird, too, in itself, for them not to, for them to say hoodie guy.
I agree. Welcome, Noelle. It's wonderful to have you here today. Oh, yeah, that's another one. The lab fridge broke.
Oh, okay, sure.
Bullshit.
And they lost all that DNA, yeah.
They left the door open on it. That was an accident because it's ever happened before on a DNA fridge, right? No. Give me
Of a
some. Come
quadruple
on.
murder.
Absolute.
I've been in 10 movies. Like, I mean, they could just say whatever they want and people take it at face value, especially MSM. Like, oh, okay, their fridge is broken. Like,
Yeah.
no big deal. Out of here.
Well, I will say this, and please understand, because I want to make sure that there's as much factual information as that we can get. That's why I've been trying to tell everybody to ignore the dot stuff. He did not go to Africa that night, folks, or that day, or anytime. He didn't go to Africa. He went home to Boise to his parents' house. That's true. In the middle of the night, he did not go to Africa, though.
Well, I heard he's in South Africa now.
He could be. He could be.
No, he's in jail right now, I think.
He's what?
I know he's got family down there. So
I think he's in jail.
Really?
Joe Walter for what?
Well, that's unlucky.
And where?
Swamp Rose was saying that.
And the why?
He was causing a ruckus or being a Jack Showalter, from what we've heard.
Being a jackass.
Jerk off.
Boise from Moscow is I think it is. Tomboy, how far is that? Isn't that 5 hours? Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
And I'm sorry, you know who else is on my radar, dude? And it just doesn't make sense. Is Hunter? I'm sorry. There's
a couple things about him I'm uncomfortable.
2 reasons. 1, kitchen knife. 2, his phone was there all fucking night long. And what college kid's surviving without their fucking phone?
Nobody.
And 3, why was he there all the time?
And they must have known Hunter didn't have his phone because whose phone was called in the morning? Emily's.
Well, right. And to answer your question, Terry, him and Ethan were best friends. So I think that's why he was there all the time. But he was there when Ethan wasn't there.
That's what I was going to say. He was there all the time. I mean, every time.
Now we heard he saw Ethan, right? Remember for the longest time, Jago, we thought we didn't see Ethan?
Yep. Absolutely.
Well,
Hunter was the first one that went in the house. That's correct.
Now they say that he saw Ethan?
When he went inside, it has now come out that he saw both bodies in there. And in the other report, it said that he just saw, and the 911 call, he just saw Xana.
All they did was lie to us. All they do is lie.
They changed their story more than I changed my underwear, and that's every day, folks. So just saying.
Right? It's sick, dude. It's really sick that, like, oh my god.
Why? Why do you have to tell somebody lies?
Yeah, right. And we're just out here. It's supposed to be like, oh, okay.
If this is an open and shut, black and white, well, it's not open and shut, black and white, facts or facts case, why are you lying about everything you talk about?
Yeah. Dude, if this is open and shut and everything was copacetic, MSM would shut the fuck up about it. But now you have Nancy Grace coming out and saying, well, this. So they're all talking about it still because they know it's going to get them views because they know people aren't okay with it. But they won't bring up the information from the documents like, we will and call shit out. That's the problem. Because that's where you have the most eyes.
What's going on, Willie?
Yo!
Hey, Jesse.
I just had to jump on when I heard that you were talking about Hunter. Hey, Terry.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey, Dago.
Jesse.
I just got home this morning from my trip to Vietnam, so I'm
How was it?
home. I drank a few beers, let's put it that way.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you say the last time we saw you were in some kind of a spa or something?
I went to a spa a couple times, a couple different spas, actually.
Cool.
Deshaun Watson there with you? I'm just kidding.
He would have liked to have joined me, but he was unavailable. But I actually have
Sorry,
wounds.
Oh, you're
I
right.
have wounds on my
I know
back
that's your team.
from a big lady. They do these like hot rocks and stuff and suction cups, and they leave like big marks on your body.
I've seen
and
that.
I have some of those from the spa.
Did it help?
Really
though? Did it relax?
I don't know. I don't know that it does help. I really don't understand it or why it was happening, but you only live once, they say.
That's right.
Let's talk about Hunter Johnson because I heard Dago say that him and Ethan were best friends, and I know that was the narrative that we've been fed the entire time.
Yeah,
is that true?
I thought it came out in the Amazon doc that there was a few other people that said, yeah, Hunter and Ethan didn't really know each other that well, and they were only friends because their girlfriends were friends, and they weren't really that close. I thought that sort of does anybody in chat, does anybody else remember that being the case?
I don't, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't remember it, Jesse, because I didn't catch everything. So
Well, have they been friends for? Well, have they been friends for years? Or
No.
They supposedly met Ethan's first freshman year round. But don't you remember in Hunter's speech that he gave that he talked about how close him and Ethan were and how like tight they were and like brothers and all that stuff?
He rushed him. He rushed him for his house, and it ended up becoming a Sigma Chi.
Yeah, there you go. Lady Speedwell said she heard it, Jesse, and other people are saying it too. So obviously it was said somewhere, or you guys wouldn't have heard it. So
yeah, I mean, obviously I know that the story was always that, you know, they were like brothers, they were so close, but maybe it was Maisie that said that Hunter and Ethan weren't actually that close.
It could have been just as much as we heard that Kaylee and Maddie were the best of friends, and then another one comes out and says that actually Maddie and Ashlyn were better, closer friends. So again, 52 different narratives being told to us that throws us all over the place for us to try to understand everything, and we can't, because we can know one thing on a Tuesday and something else is completely different on Wednesday. Thursday it goes back to the original, and Friday it's all wrong. You see what I'm saying?
I remember it hitting me like a ton of bricks, because that picture had been painted so clearly that Hunter and Ethan were the best of friends and they were so close. So to hear something that contradicted that was extremely suspicious.
Well, it also, something else that made me uncomfortable too was Hunter was with Emily. Kaylee was not with anybody specifically. But the day that they did that and Kaylee came outside and Hunter came out too, there was nobody else at that house. So why was he there with her? That was fire. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but I thought
why was his phone there all night while these murders happened?
Yeah, the phone is a real red flag.
They were there from the party the day before, where there was 100 people there. It was probably left there. He said he got drunk and left his phone. But hey, 300.
I'm just saying, dude. If you track Brian's phone and it doesn't show up in the house, and you track Hunter's phone and it shows that his phone was in the house while all these murders occurred.
Dylan was there too.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I debated Jeff H on this very topic on Outcast the other day, and Jeff H said to me, "What, you've never left your phone anywhere, Jesse?" And I said, "Well, actually, never at the scene of a murder, you know."
Right.
And if I ever did, I would expect to have some explaining to do, you know.
Exactly.
Well, is my volume less?
No, you sound good, Willie. I can hear you.
I'm loud or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was just convenient. I gotta say that, Jesse. It's very convenient.
Well, I just didn't like the way he said it too. He sort of casually inserted. Nobody asked him where his phone was, right?
Yeah, he had to make that known for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like it sounded like what you get from somebody who's lying is they give you information that you didn't ask for no reason, and it's like as an explanation. Like I need to put this out there why my phone was there. Nobody even knew his phone was there until he spoke up, right? I mean, I'm assuming law enforcement knew, but we definitely didn't know that until that documentary came out.
And then they showed the pictures that Dylan and Maddie had taken with his phone as it was left there the day of. So I don't know. It's definitely something that I thought was a little off, but it could happen. You know, it's just there's some strange things with him. My biggest thing with him was the knife and the 911 call. So
yeah, the 911 call staged is what I have a problem with.
Yes,
they already went to I think that. And then Hitler comes out and literally confirms that it was staged. What, am I supposed to forget that happened?
No, not even close. Not even close.
That shit was staged. That shit was staged as hell, dude.
Yeah, it's and I don't know. You can't explain that away either. You cannot explain why did you
Yeah,
run.
and if now he's saying that he saw Ethan, he never mentioned Ethan in a 911 call.
Not at all. Why? Why
What
not?
the fuck is happening? Excuse
your
my
best
language.
That's your best friend. Why didn't you say a word about him?
Yes,
Krista.
like Krista, all these little details are so fucking, they're so important.
You need to get one of these. My wife just brought this home for me. She was like, "Here, this way you don't have to
What
scream."
is that?
It's those stress ball things.
Yeah.
This is a kidney. She works as a dialysis tech.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So,
I wish I had something to squeeze.
It seems to me that there's got to be like a grand conspiracy going on here, and it can't be as simple as just Showalter did it or Hunter did it.
No, I know.
We're
just saying that it's suspicious.
Thank you, Brian, for that membership. Who got that? Does anybody see? Because I can't see.
Brian.
Thank you so much, Brian. We love you, buddy. And welcome to the Inside Your Bones got it. Congrats and welcome to the sauce. That's
Brian,
awesome.
are you Dan Smith now?
Yeah, that's who Brian
I've been begging him for the past probably 14 days, even though he's had plenty of time to change his name back to Brian, but he won't do it.
Just change it to Brian Smith. That way we'll know it's Brian.
Yeah.
Somebody's after him. Somebody's after him.
Oh, well, I mean, you can still be Smith. Walking Tonka's in the house. Good to see you. All right. You have a stress brain. That's cool. It is. It helps. All right, guys. Let's check out this interview real quick. Thanks for jumping up here with us, Jesse. I'm glad you're up here. Oh, wait. What?
Good to be back home. Good to be back home.
Yes, it's great to have you back. Did you have something else to say first, Willie?
Oh, no.
I did. I just wanted to say that.
Go ahead.
Just to finish my thought about the grand conspiracy, in my mind, everybody involved with the 911 call, everybody present at the house, to me, is part of the conspiracy. There's just those stories are so inconsistent and so far away from what you would, so far outside the norm of what you'd expect their reactions to be, that I think they're all implicated in complicit in not the crime itself, but covering it up, covering for somebody.
Could we do something could we try something one night, Dago? Could we try to get a hold of a couple 911 calls from around that same area to see if the calls start recording as the person's dialing?
Yeah, Outcast actually did that, and yes, they do. Okay, so yeah, but we can definitely do that for sure.
Somebody did that?
Driver is guilty in some.
Why? 911 calls are public.
No, they're public. You can get them. There's a whole.
I thought you meant to call 911.
Oh no! Play back old calls that were already made.
No, I just wanted to because in the 911 call they made, there's no recording as they're like dialing. It's just the dispatcher picked up and then it starts there.
I don't know if we got the full call or if they just picked it up right there. So it could have been the full call and they just clipped it and took it from that point forward. So we got to remember that too.
I mean, maybe, but
it could be. And just to reiterate something so everybody understands, when he left his phone there, it was from the night before. The party they had Friday night, okay? And he left his phone there then.
Sorry.
My understanding was, so that nobody gets confused, it wasn't Saturday night, it was Friday night. But here's my question, though. You left it there Friday night.
All day Saturday?
And you didn't have your phone all day Saturday. And he went to that house, though. They were all together that Saturday. That's the other problem.
So that means he was there. So that means he was there that night, that tells me.
They were there. They were all together that Saturday. They went next door. They all, when the picture was taken, he was around then. They were all hanging out. So why didn't you get your phone on Saturday, dude?
Yeah, that's right, Gaya.
Said that he was there pre-game when they were pre-gaming and they were getting ready for the football game, and that's when he left it there. But the football game was on a Saturday, though.
I think he left it there because he was in the house when shit went down. But hey,
I was under the understanding it was Saturday around noon that he left it there, Saturday morning or around noon.
See, the way I understood it, it was from the day before. 'Cause they had that big ass party Friday night. And then that's how I took it. If I'm wrong, my apologies, but that's how I took it. Welcome, Gaia. Good to see you.
Well, let me ask you this, Diego. If he left it there Friday night and recovered it prior to Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, why would it need to be mentioned? It would have zero relevance if it was.
It was very, very much not relevant to this at all. To pop up and say I left my phone there and blah blah blah. Why? Nobody needs to know that if it doesn't have anything to do with this.
Right.
Well, again, I'm under the impression that he planted that seed because I thought what he was saying was they were at 1122 King and then they left to go to the football game and he left it at that time. At that moment, they everybody left to go to the football game and his phone was in the home.
Mm-hmm. I had to read it a couple times to understand it, but I think my understanding was that it was from the Friday before, and I could be wrong because what you're saying makes sense too, Jesse.
Him say it in the Amazon doc, not from a document, and it would not surprise me if the document in the Amazon doc would be different.
Oh, of course not. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, there was a huge party there, Bones. It was Friday night. They said there was over 100 people at that house Friday night.
Is that what they said?
Yes, like in the first couple weeks, that's what they had stated. And yes, Brian, it is interesting. The Ford Fusion that was making the loops is absolutely very interesting, and that was something that pushed me even more towards Brian's innocence when I saw that. So, yeah, SRB said that's correct from the Amazon documentary. Thank you, dear. Okay. Why can't we see what all of their cell phones were doing, talking to the months leading up to the? Well, they're not going to. That's private, personal information, Krista. We have no reason.
Yeah, unless I went to fucking trial.
Yeah, well, that would have been different, right? Yeah, I agree with you, SRB. I'm pretty sure.
I wanted Dylan to get crossed more, dude. That was. I wanted that. That was like my top 3 things I wanted in the year. Like the Dylan cross was like up there, dude.
I get it. I get it. All right, guys, let's check this out and see what we got going real quick, and then we'll get back to our conversation because again, it's another great one. I appreciate Miss Terry, Willie, and Jesse for joining us up here today. Always.
Thank you.
Like certain stories and certain things been made
real public. One party's being left out: the murdered students' families. And that brings me once again to Steve Gonsalves, who lost his daughter on road. Steve, thanks so much for taking the time. So while it doesn't look like the crime scene photos are in this current
do me a favor, guys. Just everybody mute while this is playing because there's some kind of like weird noise coming through one of us. I don't know who it is, so I think everybody just mute real quick.
batch of documents, do you plan to fight the release if and when that time comes?
Yeah, I believe all the families have let that be known to the prosecuting team that that's not anything that we were interested in, and we've been worried that we would see those leaked at any time when you had like certain stories and certain things been leaked since the very beginning. We were afraid that we'd wake up one morning and that may be on, might be on TV.
Yeah, Steve, I know there are people out there who want full transparency. They want to get every single aspect of this case. I do not see the value of that. I think that this is painful, it's gratuitous, it's disgusting. But for the people out there who want full transparency about this and say, I don't even know what the argument would be to see that. What would your response to them be?
You don't get that. Those are our children, and we're not settling for that type of thing. And I think it encourages. I mean, you got a whole show here with some people that are doing some terrible things to people, and that's one thing that I think we show a little bit too much of. And I hope that we can give these kids some dignity, and we don't have to go there.
Is there anything else in the current batch of documents that you plan to fight the release of?
No, they asked us about the toxicology report after we got that. We said we didn't care. The autopsies, some others wanted to keep that, and I understand that. That has it has like a injury by injury write-ups, so it's pretty gruesome. So those are the ones that we were. I think that'll be the last one that we really will try to keep close to the chest.
And it's good to know that, as you said, that the families seem to be on the same page with this. I mean, there is this argument, right, out there, putting aside crime scene photos. The public wants to know as much as possible about why these children were killed. And the question becomes, do you think the public has a right to know all the details of the case? Again, putting aside the crime scene photos, do you think the public has a right to know all of this?
I think the public should demand that 100%. Sometimes the courtroom doesn't realize that there is no courtroom without victims, and they need to represent them people and the community. The community has the right to know that they're arresting the right people, and the punishment is correct. And I think that the prosecution here purposely hid the facts of what happened to these kids to try to get all the parents to be in silos and not unite and force them to do the right thing, force them to have, a capital case. They never had that. That's why they didn't tell the kids what really happened to our kids. They hid that from us because they knew that could be a riling cry for all the parents to get on the same page.
And I want to talk about that in a minute, and as well as Bill Thompson and current statements he's making. But, Steve, when I look at you, I interview victims' family members all the time. And you think about what they have to go through when the crime first happens, what they have to go through when there is a trial, what they have to go through the grieving process for the rest of their lives. But you're in this unfortunately unique position where this case has been amplified. And I wonder for you, how difficult is it knowing that you are going to have to deal with these document releases for months, that the story doesn't end with Kohberger getting shipped away, that now it's about the release of information and trying to protect your daughter and the other victims? How difficult is it?
We have to do it better. They could have easily done better than this. This trickle effect of, the case is over. Let it out. Stand by what your decisions are, and the information come out. I know you have to give a little bit of time for sealing, but it's called control, find, replace. We do it at work all the time. It's not a big deal. We can replace. We can get through these docs real easy. So yeah. I think they got to do a better job. And this trickle thing's been going on the whole time. And it was torture. It was absolute torture for the families. And they kind of wore us all down. And that's kind of the strategy that, we knew that the defense was going to do, was to try to push this out, try to make it as far away from our homes, try to make it as inconvenient as possible. And, they had success for that. And in the end, they were rewarded.
Just to clarify something, how has communication been with the prosecutor's office regarding document releases?
Once the plea was in, we haven't heard anything. So, and they basically told us when we wanted to get all the discovery that we'd have to go through the state and we'd have to go through the federal FOIA request. They weren't going to help us in any way. They did actually help us with one. They did help us with the death certificate, the autopsy. They gave us that. That was given to us on a thumb drive. But other than that, we have to go through the official channels like everyone else. And when you guys are hearing about it, you're hearing about it before we are.
That is disgusting. I'm saying that in my opinion, that is so terrible. And by the way, so we're talking about the prosecution. So Bill Thompson has been speaking out about the case. A, what do you make of that? And B, do you agree with this theory that he's put out that Brian Kohberger broke into the house before the murders?
Yeah, we spoke with some FBI profilers, and that's where we kind of came to the conclusion that this person had been looking at this house and had probably tested that back slider and had probably been in that house multiple times, and maybe even attempted to hide in a closet. Those type of behavior patterns they explained to us. So yeah, we'd known about that, and they thought maybe possibly this individual brought a kill kit, some things to go in there, because anybody who goes into a house and goes through those scenarios is going to be very well planned, and there's a little tree line out there. He could have put some of those things like a backpack or some mitigating things like plastic, some other type of things. He could have left them out there, slid in. I mean, he even wrote about how he would prevent a crime scene from being contaminated. So you can anticipate that those same things he wrote about are things that he actually did in that crime scene. And I think he intimidated the prosecution, and they were a little bit scared to have to go to bat against him. So they took the easy way out.
And they had so much evidence against him. They did. But going back to the point,
no, they didn't.
Mr. Thompson going out there and speaking about the case, do you object to that? How do you feel about it?
I prefer that he just be quiet. I mean, I want to hear from the officers. I want to hear about the people who actually did their job. I really don't want to hear about a guy who, called into work, talked to a coworker and said, "Hey, let's make a deal. Let's be done. I don't feel like working. Do you not feel like working?" They came up with a plea deal and they went home and they got their summers back. So that's not who I think we should be talking to. We should be talking to the FBI and those prosecutors and the boots and the men and women that actually helped put this case together. There's some really neat people, Hawthorne Labs, the IGG, all those things that they put together. I think those things should be highlighted. But Thompson, he's the last one who should really be talking about what he didn't do.
Interesting you say that. I want to play you something. This is former prosecutor, friend of the show, Matt Murphy. Listen to what he had to say.
The prosecutor, I've got a lot of problems. I got a problem with his media tour right now, where he's talking about how, what was the quote? Sorry, I got notes here.
We did our job
to do it in a way. Yeah.
I can't stand this guy, so if my faces are funky, that's why. Hey, Kane, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, but listen, if they're going to be talking about shit on Bill Thompson, I don't care.
Well, now, yeah, I agree.
To really give some immediate finality, we're pleased and relieved that the community and the victims' families aren't going to have to live through this. That's pretty tone deaf. The families never get over this. And, it's like that applies to every single murder case. So it's like, what is do we just give everybody a deal now so you don't put the family through the case? And by the way, having watched Olivia Gonzalez, that woman, when she ripped into Koberger, I guarantee was not afraid of the process or facing Koberger in the penalty phase. And it's like, and this is crass, so I hate to say this, but if I'm allowed to swear, I keep thinking of Dave Chappelle's quote. We could do it that way, Mr. Prosecutor. We could just give everybody a friggin' deal, or you could shut the fuck up, because you are undermining I think the integrity of a lot of death penalty cases in the 27 states and the federal system that still have it, by essentially, you've got this example that everybody's heard of. If the death penalty does not apply to Brian Koberger, who does it apply to?
This guy's weird, dude.
What do you think? I mean, do you think this sets a dangerous precedent? Do you think it undermines future death penalty cases by making a deal so not to take it to trial?
100% it does. And, this is a repeating pattern for this individual. It's actually.
Can I just say something? He misquoted Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle said that in the bit when he was talking about the WNBA. And that's when he said, or you could shut the fuck up. Yeah. So I don't know why he just took that from a completely different bit, because
he's trying to change it to match this, I guess. But
yeah, whatever. Well, he sounded like a clown right there, dude. For anybody that's seen Chappelle's,
I agree. I will say one thing though. He's right. Bill.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But Bill Thompson made a complete, total fucking fool out of himself, and he is a clown. He's a joke. Mm-hmm. He proved, okay, Mr. Yeah. I've never lost a case. Well, you've never won a case either, in my opinion, because most of them are almost all of them. I'm sure he's pled out on. Okay, so you're not doing no work. You didn't do anything here. The prosecution did not prosecute Brian Koberger. Brian Koberger prosecuted himself. Period. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a damn joke. And the man's doing victory laps like he did something important. Bro, just go sit down. He makes me sick. Absolutely sick.
Yeah. It's funny how they're all just saying this now and not fucking before he took a plea, huh?
It's 100%, because they all thought he was going to do his job. They thought he was going to do his job. Plea deal Bill Go look it up, folks. That's what he does. That's all he does. The report with Fry talking to someone about the guy that said he was in that home and could have killed them was never identified as Brian. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lucci. Biff. Lucci. Biff or Fitz. I'm going to start calling you.
The Luch.
What's up, Marty? The Luch. What's up? Stop lying. He did a lot of work, a.k.a. Frank. Shut up, Twiz. Okay, he did that kind of work, but he didn't do work as a damn prosecutor.
He's a peg.
He's an idiot. That's why the man has the record he has. You don't have to work as a prosecutor when you go, you did it. Oh, fuck it. Here's a plea deal. That's what he does. Okay.
Wait a minute. He did something big. Do you remember when they were talking to him and he said he acted like he was surprised that the defense came up to him and said they wanted to take a plea deal? Doesn't the prosecutor, the state,
yes,
to say we offer the plea deal?
They had to have, because I read this. This is a fact, folks. They had to have offered something. The defense didn't go to them first. Understand that, because they don't do that. That doesn't work that way. The prosecution had to put it out somewhere along the lines, whether it was an email, a phone call, face to face, and said, we still have this here, by the way. And if you get nervous or some dumb, I can see him doing that too, by the way. That has to be happening first from the prosecution side of things. Understand that. All that happened was that the defense finally said, well, okay, Bill, is that still out there? That deal's still there? Because, Hitler has screwed us every which way he could. So we don't feel like we have much of a choice. That's how that works. So the defense did not go to them first. Understand that. He cannot take that credit. Okay.
Yeah.
However, in that interview that afterwards, he acts like, well, I was surprised that what you offered.
Listen, I wrote him off completely. Well, I wrote him off way back, but I wrote him off completely when he cried during the fucking trial. I almost threw up.
I wrote him off completely when he yelled at the interview
because all the other hearings before and shit, he stood up there like an asshole. But yet during the trial, he's like, or during the sentencing, he's like, "Shut up, dude."
On timeout.
My wife wants to write him a letter. She's pissed. She can't stand him at all.
Good.
Especially now, my wife is the quietest, sweetest thing in the world. But when she gets angry about something, bye, y'all. I'm out. She wants to write this man a letter. He'd never read it. He'd throw it in the garbage. I'm just telling you. But she wants to, and to tell him all about what he should be doing, what he didn't do, and the type of person he is. And I'm like, do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna matter. But still, I think everybody is seeing what the lead prosecutor for the state of Idaho, or I'm sorry, for Moscow, Idaho is, who he is.
Yeah, he put it on full display.
He did nothing, guys. He did not do anything in this case. They had no case. He did no work. You saw him throughout all the hearings sitting in the back row, stroking his beard like the idiot that he is, and let the rest of his team do what they were doing, which was still nothing because Brian prosecuted himself, period.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, of course. BK appeals, plea is denied. We go to trial. I walk into Bill's office, hope we're prepared for a trial. I would pay to see it, dude. I'd pay to see it. Walk in there and shave his off and say, mine looks better than yours.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh. Anyway, I'll shut up. Critical Minds, good to see you. The defense can offer a plea in an Idaho murder case. This is a common part of the criminal justice process, and plea bargains are frequently used to resolve. Listen, what I read, critical, it said in the article I read that in a murder case, or any case, actually, it said there was two different parts of it that I read. It said that the prosecution has to present, that was the exact word, has to present a plea bargain before the defense can approach that. Period. That's how it read to me. So unless that article is wrong, that's exactly what I thought. That's what I believed. So I'm sorry.
No, You're right. You're 100% right.
Right. All right, guys, on we go.
Because my daughter and the victims in that house fought way harder than Thompson ever did. They fought for their lives. They gave every inch they had, and he just didn't have it. I hate to say it, he's just a weak prosecutor, and he's got away with it for so long because there wasn't. You got to get on the TV. You got to do what I'm doing right now. You really have to put pressure on these people. Unfortunately, he's old and he's going to retire now. This can be his last little hurrah, but I would like people to put an explanation point to his name and say, he didn't do his job. He didn't do it. He didn't listen to the people. He didn't do the will. He didn't look at the circumstances of this case. I just heard about paperwork today where Brian asked somebody, a girl, a date that he was on, and said, what could you think of the worst way if somebody could be dead, could be killed? And she said stabbing. And he said, like in a K-bar.
Okay, stop, Steve. Stop turning that into something else. They were talking about horror movies, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Scream, and stuff like that. Okay, Twiz.
What the fuck is he talking about?
That's what they were talking about, and that is why that conversation got brought up. It was not because of anything other than that, okay? It could be because Brian owned that knife. If he did get one through Amazon, okay, that could be why he related to that one, because he knew about it, okay? I'm sorry, but I will not take that statement as meaning anything to do with these murders at all. They were talking about flipping horror movies.
Yeah, exactly.
I read the report right here. That's exactly what they were talking about, and that was it. Kate says that Tinder date could never verify she had a date with Brian. Gotcha, Kate. Yes. They were allegedly talking. Yes.
Hey, brother, I got about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna hop down. But listen, dude, I might go live tomorrow, and I'd love to have you come up for a little bit, dude.
Oh, yeah. What time? You just give me a time, and I'll make sure I can work around.
Yeah, I don't know. But see, my problem is it's usually I get in the mood where I'm like, all right, maybe I'll go live, and then I usually schedule 30, 40 minutes out. But I have your number, so I can text you and shit.
Yeah, just call me or text me or whatever.
Yeah, because I've been live a few times, but I know you've been sick and shit.
Well, I'm good now. I feel better. So
yeah. But yeah, probably about 10 minutes. I'm gonna put my lactate tablets to the test and go get a calzone. I might die, but
that sounds so good, dude.
Dude, this shit, whatever he gave me, just made me crave a calzone.
It sounds amazing. That's the one that has the ricotta in it too. Yes. That's why you got it. I get you with the lactate. I got you. I got you. And critical, there's no reason to talk to anybody that way. Okay. You can say it in a whole different way.
What did they say?
You don't need to be rude to anybody. And I'm not going to say it again. I've said this 1,001 times.
Hey, be nice to Krista.
You have to talk to somebody. She doesn't know a whole lot about the case. She's learning it as we go.
Yeah.
Do not talk to people that way.
Yeah, she just found out about fucking Brent Kopeka yesterday. Leave her alone. The fuck.
Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Krista. Okay, on we go.
Not everybody's an expert.
So here's a man researching the worst way to kill someone, and Thompson can't stand up to that person.
What?
Steve, the trial didn't happen. He's not on death row.
Hold on, I'll back it up real quick because we talked over that for a minute. Sorry. Right there.
A girl, a date that he was on, and said, what could you think of the worst way if somebody could be dead, could be killed? And she said stabbing, and he said, like in a K-bar? So
no, Krista, it's not okay. We don't talk to each other in here like that, and we're not going to. I don't care who you are. Sorry.
Here's a man researching the worst way to kill someone, and Thompson can't stand up to that person.
Steve, the trial didn't happen. He's not on death row, but it was reported that he's spending, 23 hours in a solitary confinement cell. He gets 1 hour out, talking about Brian Kohberger, showers every other day. When you hear about what his life is going to be like, that is going to be his day in and day out for the remainder of his life, does that provide any sense of justice to you? I mean, what do you think of that? What do you make?
Relax, Slim.
I think that's a step in the right direction. I think that's a good, in the 23 isolation. I love that. Let him be stuck with his mind of what a failure he is. I believe that that's the best we can do. I never really thought we'd ever see the death penalty, but I just wanted that isolation, and I didn't want him to sit there in the prison system and get educated and finish out his PhD.
Why would he say that? I never really thought we'd see the death penalty.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That is wild.
That's a very interesting statement to make, Steve, because
he's mad because they took the death penalty off.
Right, but he said, I never thought.
I
never really thought they were going to see it. So he had doubts in the beginning. I wonder why.
That's wild.
I wonder why.
Me too.
That's real interesting.
And have influence, whether we don't have the Son of Sam law in Idaho, and this guy is going to take advantage of the systems. We'll try to write a law and get it in place before he gets to this book. But we got to do a better job, man. We got to learn from like Texas and some of these other states that have figured it out.
What book?
It's an embarrassment. I love Idaho, but it's an embarrassment. People like Thompson have embarrassed us in front of the whole world, and we got some work to do. We got to fix some things here and get things back on track.
Well, Steve, my heart is going out to you and the families.
I'm not going to write no fucking book.
More difficult situation for all of you. Thinking about you. Thank you so much for coming on, and appreciate the time and bringing awareness to what is happening.
Same.
Shut up, dude.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and
I hate these fake people that say the same shit to every guest.
Why do you mix? See, this is what. Hey, Norma, good to see you, dear. And okay, so good to see you. I have no idea. Okay, I don't care truly. That's their business. But why would you make that one? That one statement really catches me sideways because I never really thought we would see the death penalty. So you're telling me that you doubted this?
Yeah. Why?
From the beginning? Why did you doubt that? If you thought that everything was going good for, he was fine with everything until it didn't happen. Hey, Pumpkin, good to see you. Welcome, Michelle. Good to see you too. I don't have any issues with them being on Ozempic. That's their personal business. It doesn't bug me. I'd probably be on it if I could take it without getting heartburn. I don't know. I don't know, but that statement is interesting. Truly, it is to me. So, Lil Har Oak, good to see you. Is there some new footage for 11/12 that came out that I didn't know about? That's what I thought too. Simply was stress.
Who? 11/12?
Yeah, there was somebody in chat said, "Have you seen?" Why wouldn't I, Twiz?
November 12th.
I would play it if I could find it. No, 11/12, the house, the address next door.
We got some footage.
I'm looking right now.
Device overheating. Fuck me running.
Shove it in the freezer.
Be right back.
I'm about to buy you a phone, dude.
Dude, I just need a new battery. Well, fuck me.
You have to put it in the freezer?
What he does. Or
no, I put it over the vent that's shooting cold air into it. Like, might shut me down.
It is wonderful to have you here, Lohar. I appreciate you. Does anybody know what footage they're talking about? I'll go find it. Well, yeah, I mean, I know what you mean by that, Twiz. I've heard a lot of horror stories too.
Don't tell me about my life.
Christy played it. Oh, is Christy? Oh, okay. I guess I'll find Christy's video then. She has it. Hold on a minute. I wish she was here. Puff, puff, pass. What are you guys doing over here? Having a party? It's just so they can change the death penalty law. Good point, Noel. Christy Nevada. Miss Christy. Another channel you guys need to go check out. Please. And a thank ya. Let me find it here. Which video is it? Is it the newest one? Oh, it is. Ah, okay. Cool. Here it is. All right, Miss Christie. Thank you, man. Hang on a minute. I want you guys, if you have not yet subscribed to Miss Christie Nevada, another one of our amazing crew peeps, moderators. All right, Willie. Enjoy your food. And what's up, Pappy man? Good to see you, brother. I did say hello, Miss Michelle. Good to see you again. Bree, hello. Good to see you. Norma, I did see you. I'm just trying to catch up, folks. Can you tell that I'm feeling better, folks? I'm way hyper today because I think it's because all the sleep I had. All right, so here is this video again. Please go check out Miss Christie's video and all of her stuff. Actually, if you would, if you could, you should. There it is. There's her link right there. Please go subscribe if you have not yet to Christie Nevada's channel. Okay, so let's see what this is. It says new 1112 porch cam. Let's watch real time. Mama, maybe it'll actually prove the car is not what it is. Miss Contessa, good to see you as well. Okay. Yes, Krista, what's up? You're welcome to jump up here too, Krista, if you want to. Thank you, Josie. I'm great to see you. I hope you're feeling well too. Headphones up. Oh, is it? Okay. They need to be tuned. I have it turned all the way up. Welcome, Miss Donna. Good to see you. Wagovi. That's the expensive shit. That stuff is stupid. Jean, I said hello to you too, dear, but I'm sorry. You may not have heard me because I was talking quick. Hello, Miss Jean. Wonderful to see you as always. I would never forget you, any of you. If I see you, I'm talking to you. You cannot make out this car. I'm sorry, FBI expert or not. Hey, Bree, good to see you as well. Brian is down to, I think, 30 days. I think it's 30 days. Don't quote me. I'll have to go back and find out for sure, but I think it's 30. Good to see you, Kane. If I didn't say it already, or I thought I did, but you're great to see you, brother. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
I wasn't talking to you, but welcome back.
What happens if he appeals?
If he appeals what, hon?
Do they stop releasing the document? If he appeals, do they stop releasing the documents?
That's a good question. Probably. I would imagine. Well, maybe not because wow, we need it.
So why would you?
Well, if he doesn't appeal, no, because it's already done. I think, Terry.
I mean,
everything's done. He's convicted. I would imagine they wouldn't because it's all done now. But Lisa says she's pretty smart sometimes that they would have to. That's what I was thinking. That's what I think. They'd have to stop it right there and lock everything back down. It's a good question, Terry. It's a really good question, actually. Very interesting and good point too,
so
Alicia. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
What's the benefit of appealing right now? Why not wait?
Yeah.
That's a good point too, Twiz. I bet they wait till the very last day to see how much stuff comes. That's good.
Well, listen,
I'd wait till right before.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just drop down like that without saying bye, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna drop by and order some food because I haven't eaten all day, dude.
Well, you're welcome to come back when you're done eating, dude, if you want to.
Yeah, man. If you're still out, I'll definitely come back up. But I appreciate the conversation and
always.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll talk to you guys soon.
And enjoy your calzone, bro.
All right, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try to maybe go live tomorrow, so if you can come by, I appreciate it.
Yeah, just send me a message and let me know what time or whatever, and to remind me, and I'll be there.
Sounds good. All right, see ya, Terry. Have a good day. See you, chat.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
I think that's why certain individuals have refrained from talking. Ray Gabrielle, but well, Cy cannot say a word until until everything's unsealed. Then he can. And I don't know. Gabriella was probably told to shut up or else because they sent the FBI to their house. And Anne said she's not going to make a statement because she's going to keep everything to herself in the statement she put out. and just keep working on the stuff with Brian. That was her statement. So Gabrielle is probably afraid to talk. They sent the FBI to her house the last time she testified, so I would be afraid too. That could be another reason why they're waiting on some of the documents too, because they're waiting to see if he does appeal. That was a really good question, Terry. I didn't even ever think of that. I also think this 42 days is to see what can be talked about or intel that can be gathered behind me. Oh, of course, but that's the amount of time they give him, Lil Heart. He also has the ability, and I'm gonna screw it up because I do it every time I talk about it, to do post conviction relief. And I think that's his best bet, because I think that goes to the 42 days, and then when you hit the 42 days, that's when he gets to file it, and that'll give him up to a year once that's filed, if it's accepted, of course, to be able to do what he has to do. Okay, hang on. Yes, she did say she's going to have Vargas back on. Lana said that for a fact. She's also going to have Cy on there once he's released and his things are unsealed and he can talk. And I pray to God he does, because of what Hitler said about him and how he disrespected him. I hope he drives a truck through Hitler's face with what he has to say, because that pissed me off to no end with his experience and the level of stuff that he knows. To make that statement really pissed me off. That's a good point too, Contessa. It's possible. I did. First time, I'm a big boy now. I don't know why I screwed up all the time, but anyway, yes. All right, here we go. Let's check this new stuff out. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Christie, for putting this out. And if you guys have not yet done it, please go subscribe to our Miss Christie's channel. She does some great stuff, guys, and please support her. Thank you.
Go up like I do. Around in that. So I went ahead and recorded it. It does have commercials, so I'll, try to skip through them and that just so we can see this. But I figured everybody'd want to see it. I think it's interesting. So welcome, P. Fox, Sandra, Nina. Nice to see you guys. I haven't got to see you for a while, Nina. So it's always good to see you. But I want to see what we can do with this. Oh, let me go back here. Oh, wrong one. Here I am again.
Did anybody else see this video that Tommy was talking about, where he's saying that there's people in these windows up here pointing out at this car as it drives around? Did anybody else see that? Because I looked for it and can't find it anywhere. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying I tried to find that and I can't find it anywhere. Welcome, Wade Bird. You did see it, Lucy, so it's a real deal thing, huh? I would really love to see that. That's out of the Dateline. Oh, it was on Dateline. Okay, that's why I couldn't show it on here. Got you. Or find it probably on here. Saw on a show, clear as a bell. Don't remember where. Aha. Okay. Well, there it is, folks. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I never heard of that nor saw it, and I started looking for it, and I can't find it anywhere. Kane B. You're welcome to jump up here too, Kane, if you're interested, bro. The link's pinned up there.
And screwing it all up like I do. I don't know why it's giving me trouble. There we go. Here we go. The time speeds ahead.
You've all seen the raw egg test. To further demonstrate how mattress
That is definitely not an Elantra. I've been saying that, and now I can see it. It does look like the Ford Fusion, whatever the hell it is, at least to me.
There's some interesting parts coming up. You'll see Molly. See.
Oh, there goes Molly's car pulling in. And that is... Wait a minute. Okay, 346. Interesting. Good to see you, Tony. Thanks for joining.
Now keep an eye out. Tonka, I figured you'd like this. Keep an eye out. You're going to see where he tries to park. What that'll understand. And you're going to see Molly coming along the side. They'll point it out. Thank you, Stormy. See, right there's Molly.
Oh, this is new. That is Molly. I'll be damned.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it's away.
See, and I thought it was interesting, so...
That absolutely is the Ford Fusion. Did you see that, Terry? Look, right here. When it comes up through, you can see it.
See, and
hold on.
I thought it was interesting, so...
Wait, I'm going to slow it down. It's definitely not an Elantra. It is the Fusion, so that... I'm happy to finally see that.
Well, I can't see right. I can't tell right now.
You'll be able to see when it rolls. See? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's exactly what that looks like to me.
I guess.
It's hard to tell, I know, but knowing body styles to cars is, it's easier. That's not an Elantra, period. So,
yeah. Sorry for the editing, but I wanted to get it out for everybody to see, and I thought it was interesting, so...
Yeah, Kane, I agree. The lights are ridiculously bright. Right there. That's that same damn car because of the rounded back right there. I'm telling you. I wish it was easier to see the color, but Jeebus. Dang, Christy, it's early to shut up, Twiz. That was because I had it slowed down. It wasn't her fault. Welcome, Angel. Good to see you, dear. Why did they ever call it an Elantra? Because it had to fit their narrative. That's how they claimed that this is Brian Koberger. It's not. Oh, this pisses me off so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's to the point where Brett Payne went and took this same car, ran it underneath the yellowish streetlights to see the color of it, and then drove it around that same path. He knows what this is. They know who this is, and they kept on going, saying that this was Brian. This pisses me off to no end. Right, because they had nothing. They had to build a case out of something, and they had nothing. Good point, Jesse. You can see him, right, meow? Right, meow. Right, meow. Okay, thanks, Kane.
Now, if you keep paying attention, like the top left-hand corner and that behind, like straight across, you do see the lights coming up and down. You know, what is that? Welena. If you do pay attention up there, you can see them coming in and out of there, which I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah, that was Molly walking along the street when she couldn't, figure out the exact address. Yeah. Okay. And if you do pay attention, like I'm not the one speeding up the time. I guess Moscow, that's how they sent it, was this way. But if you pay attention, Molly does pull out of there at 4.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who.
Okay.
Dago, I gotta jump down.
Well, okay, Terry. I'm sorry. Thanks for joining me. Hope everything's
I'll
okay.
try to get back to that later.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. If they're willing to lie about the car, the phone pings, what is to stop them from planting a sheath? Absolutely nothing, Jesse. And absolutely nothing. What is to stop them from lying about saying that they took DNA from the sheath and sent it off to Othram? Like I said, they could have swabbed his ass for all we know, but they did not. There's no way to prove that they swabbed that sheath. I'm sorry. I'm so irritated with this shit at this point. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Sorry.
Poor Christy in these commercials.
I don't do that, Mark. That's how.
Do you need me to help you jump down, Terry, or are you good? Okay.
It came.
Okay, so there goes Molly pulling out at 4 o'clock on the dot. That's the little gray Subaru. Altering evidence, Brian says. This is Sparta. I am Sparta.
I seen the car coming.
Typically unique. That is a fucking Ford Fusion, folks, period. Sorry for the language. I'm so tired of their lying bullshit.
Here's its turn. The 3-point, it can't turn or park.
I swear to God, they did those lights on purpose so you couldn't see it. That doesn't even make sense that does that like that. Bingo, bingo. Thank you so much, Christy. This is awesome. There's your facts. There you go, Brian. Rosie and Tesdale.
Yes, the ads are.
Yeah, the ads are bad for her. I feel bad.
Okay, now you're going to start hearing barking and that.
that sounds pretty close and loud. It almost sounds like the dog's outside. Night Wolf, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Watch the guy run from 1119 towards Taylor. Okay.
At Granger, we're for the ones who.
Of course, they had to do it right there.
Sweat the small stuff, make the biggest difference. We're the.
You will hear doors opening and they just.
This is new footage, Twiz, that she got from 1112, the 1112 camera. I love you, Tandy. That was awesome.
Still looks backwards to me.
Yes, it does. It looks absolutely backwards. I always agreed with that too, Christy.
See the car in the background?
Oh, wow. Did you guys see that? Look ahead. Hold on. Watch the car come flying out of here. I still think they sped that up, and it does look backwards. Look. It looks like it's going backwards. And watch back here.
Still looks backwards to me.
Over here, you can see it come flying down the road. Give it a second.
See the car in the background?
The car was moving too. Doesn't it look like it's driving backwards? Yeah, that bark does sound like a bigger dog. That's just my opinion.
That was it. But now this time I'll play it and we'll stop it a little bit more if you want me to stop it out. But I'll play it one more time here because the commercials are enough to drive you nuts. But if I can later, maybe I'll cut them out and then post it again that way. But I just thought it was very interesting. Like I said, if you do pay attention to the background, you do see the car coming and going, when it goes out Welena and that way. Molly shows up. I think it's like, what was it, 3:42, 43 or something like that. And she's pulling out of there at 4 o'clock. Yeah, see, I think it's backwards too. Hi, Mark. You're welcome, Mark. Hopefully you can use it, look at it, figure out what you can do. I know. Yeah, I was screen recording, but I have a memory problem. I'm short on storage and everything else. So every time I tried to stop it, to take out, like pause it, take out the commercials, it would throw me off. So I just gave up and said, you know what? I'll skip the commercials for right now. Just so we can see it. You know what I mean? But
holy shit, Witchy, that would be crazy. I wish I could. I don't think I can. It won't play back that way if I roll it backwards. Or will it? I don't think it will. Hold on. I'll try it up here when it starts. Well, let me see.
Come out of right here, out of that.
It won't look right. All right, here we go.
Commercials for right now. Just so we.
I don't know. She's getting an obscene amount of ads. It's crazy. I've never seen it like that. That's nuts. It's like every 3 seconds. They could speed the video up and change the time. Yes, very true. Trying to be the new CERN and open effing portals. It's on the Idaho Statesman website. What are you talking about, Twiz? The video itself? Okay. I'll have to check that out.
You can see it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mark, you're welcome. And do what you can with it. Hopefully, we can see something good out of it. But let's see what it does here. Okay. See, it's hard to see it in that one. Here it comes.
That is absolutely the Banfield Ford Fusion, period. You can argue with me all you want. That is what that car right there is.
I don't like how it goes dark and then zooms in on the car, like with the circle, because then you can't see anything else. And if you do pay attention, at some point here, I don't remember the time because I obviously seen it real quick. There is somebody that you're going to see that like runs down here, down along here, but they're like here for a second and then they're gone. So if I catch them, I'll point it out here. Okay, you seen it too, Danger? Okay. Right there. Right there they went. Fast little suckers, aren't they? You're okay. Right there. Right there they went.
Holy shit, that was quick. They had that sped up, that's why.
Fast little suckers, aren't they?
Hang on. We try it this way and see what happens.
Okay, let's see. Right there.
Did they come out of that house right there?
Right. Okay, you seen it too, Danger? Okay.
Right, Twiz. 100%. That's what they did in the Dateline video. They sped it up to make it look like the car was flying out of there. That explains why it was going so fast then. Yeah, that person came out of that house.
Right there.
Okay. Interesting.
Right there they went. Fast little suckers, aren't they?
I think it is, Alicia, but I think it has more.
Let's see if
More
we catch them
obviously,
again.
that has other pieces of things in it that we didn't see. But
Right
yeah,
there. They come out of that. They come out of right here, out of that door.
Yeah,
They come around and they're right here right now, if you can see them. Okay, backed it up one more time. Idaho speed. Everything is, right? I'm surprised they're not running backwards down the road into the house. Sorry. I don't know where they go either. Like I don't see them. Like they go right in here and then I don't see them again. See if I can catch them.
I have it slowed down. That's why she sounds like this.
Oh my God, there's these stupid commercials.
Demonstrate how purple matches Humpty Dumpty.
Okay. I don't want to miss anything, so I'll back it up. It does look like a stick person. I didn't see anybody else, but again, like I said, I watched this one time the whole way through, so I'm watching it with you guys. Sorry. Forgot. Okay, I slowed it down some. I don't see no more running stick people. Oh, no, that was a person in the house over there. For me to stop this and play this, I'm only catching like a real tiny piece of chat. So sorry that I can't really answer what anything you're saying. I'm trying to see it, but I want to be able to stop this as quickly and, I'll get to chat once we're done. Oh, what's this car? Okay.
This is 346. So this has got to be Molly. Yeah, that's Molly. That's
okay, this is the Molly vehicle, right?
Yep. That's what that is.
No. Yeah. Beep, beep. That was for Lucy.
Beep, beep.
Lucy, you missed the running stick person that ran down the street. Okay, this will be Molly. Right here somewhere. Did you see the car go down the path back there? You catch the lights right in here. Right there. See Molly? No, I don't think so either, Tonka. Subarus are small. No, it wasn't a glow stick person.
There's Ro.
But they were fast.
You better stay here, Ro. Stay here.
At Granger, we're
Wasn't she supposed to have her dog too? I don't.
At one point,
it's hard for me to see, but it don't look like anything.
Not there. She didn't.
Yeah, Kathy. True. Very true. They do. They call the person and ask them. Whoa.
Why do you gotta play that so speeded up like that? That's ridiculous.
Right, Dan. Don't use logic, please, Kathy. Joking. Let's see. Definitely people awake in this house. Hi, Toes. Nah. I don't think anybody uses logic. Not in this case, anyhow. Wow.
I don't understand.
Wow.
Lights. How if we're seeing? Okay, stop. Here's the problem I have with this. If the tail, okay, the way this comes by here, this is what bothers me. This car's coming that direction. It's going this direction. Why is it that the headlights are behind it so badly like that? It almost looks like it's driving backwards. We should be seeing tail lights. It should be red, not white like this. That doesn't make any sense to me. You guys see what I mean? Watch it again. Where is the red? I mean, I know it's on an IR camera, but it should still show up in a different color, I would think, and not be so bright, and it completely engulfs the entire vehicle. It's so weird. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That's strange. Have a great night inside your bones. Sleep well. Welcome to the sauce. It's great to have you in the family. Love having you here. Yeah, I think that's what happened, Twiz. They look at it. Look at that. The headlights are supposed to be pointing forward. It should not engulf the entire car like that. It's stupid.
Wow.
It's almost like they did it on purpose so that you don't see the car. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tomboy, it is. I couldn't find the actual link to pull it from the Idaho Statesman. I wouldn't have time to go through all of what they wanted me to go through. I started looking for it, but I couldn't get it. Right, now you see two lights. That's what I'm saying. You see these and then these. Something ain't right with this, folks. They completely, in my opinion, I can't click that, Tomboy. You know that. Thank you for throwing that up there. That's the link to it, guys. Who's are you talking to me? If you are, thank you for that. They rewinded it fast so you can't see it. That's what I'm saying. They did something purposely so you can't see what you're supposed to be seeing.
Wow. Where's this little thing at? Do y'all see that? Hold up. Okay. Watch his car. I was trying to see if it was backwards or not, because it really does always look like it's going out backwards, but kind of hard to tell right there, but it kind of does, doesn't it?
Welcome, Miss Jen. Good to see you tonight.
Maybe I need to put my glasses on. Either way. Hi, Meg. Yes, please hit the like button. Here we go.
See, there it is again. It completely engulfs the car. Now you can see a piece of it, but as soon as you do, they hide it again. I'm telling you, that looks like
it does look like backing up. It really does.
Sure as hell does. Why are there white lights in the back?
Your front lights are going to be brighter than your back lights.
Amen.
Anybody with common sense knows that.
It is reversed. Is that what Pop said? That it's reversed? I don't doubt it, guys. They did it on purpose. I'm telling you.
At Granger.
Get it done. Oh,
100% Wade Bird. What's the matter, Lisa?
Here comes another car. You just seen it fly down. Here. Now there goes DoorDash. Okay.
All right, that's Molly leaving. Well, I guess the tail lights are bright. Okay, that makes sense now. It's because of the camera they're showing up white like that, folks. See? That makes sense. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay.
Now see, that one, you could actually see the tail light like the whole way across. Let me see if we can back it. Okay, if you pay attention once it makes it, it almost looks like you can see a light that goes the whole way across, which would not be Brian, but look here, where's it at? Right there. Is it me? Okay, maybe it's me. I don't. Now that you said that, Toes, I don't think the door honked at all when she pulled up.
Welcome, Debbie.
But you will hear doors slamming and that coming up, like right before you start hearing Murphy bark. You're gonna hear a bang and that. But now that you said that, I do not think we'll back it up once we're through this again, but I do not think there's a honk at all when she pulls in. Because actually they fast forwarded as soon as she pulls in. I don't move the time. They did that. That's not me. See, their light finally went off down there. Okay. You do hear a loud bang coming up, Kathy. This is where they're trying to park. That I thought they meant trying to pull in 1122. Yeah, this is the turnaround parking that he can't obviously know how to park right there, I guess. Yes. Yeah, Molly already left. Molly leaves about for 6 minutes ago. Right, Lucy? That's why I didn't edit. I didn't even waste taking out the commercials. I'm like, okay, I gotta go with this because it's
Okay. Anybody?
not adding, not it's not.
It looks like the same car to me.
More questions. Yes, there should be toes. I agree. Layla, I hope. Okay.
Good point, Meg. Good point.
Right, toes. I agree.
We're only going to watch this today. I'm not going to go over that unless somebody points something out to me. But
Scared my daughter. Sorry. Okay, start listening.
yeah, 15 times speed.
Oh my God. See what I'm talking about right there? You heard a bang, something in the background. Danger. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Okay. I love Tina. I'm gonna back that up a hair again.
I don't think
want to hear.
Heart. I think because I catch it and move it right there, it doesn't miss anything. Hey, our whip. Good to see you tonight, dear. Little eerie.
Is that me, or does that dog seem way too close to this camera? I mean, I get it. The house, they were close. I understand these houses were close together and that, but that dog sounds like it's like right there beside this camera.
Yeah, that's the dog barking that noise. Oh, no problem, Chet. I appreciate you listening.
Yeah, he had to be outside. 100%.
It's definitely outside, and it does sound larger than what Murphy would be. It sounds like a German Shepherd or a Pit Bull or something. It doesn't sound like a little Labradoodle or whatever hell he is. He could have been on the balcony simply. Yeah, they changed the speed on it. Yeah, see, everybody's saying the same thing.
I just see something. Sorry if I'm driving you nuts, but I could swear I just seen.
Yeah, a mini golden doodle. That is not a mini
right here.
Bark.
See that? I think it was a bug.
It sounds like a shepherd or a pit
It was a
bull, in my
bug.
opinion. Jen says a Rottweiler. It's something
The glow
big.
stick people. Yes.
At least
They were fast too.
It says real-time speed. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that does not sound like Murphy to me. That could be Molly's dog. That's a good point, bro. Very good point. Because Molly had her dog there. What if it was? What kind of a dog does Molly have? Does anybody know? Whoa.
At Granger, we're for the.
Is that Fitz's dog? An angry pit bullpotamus. That dog.
What part, Tonka? You just want me back up? Just right in here, the dog barking?
Is that a werewolf? You're gonna make me watch a werewolf movie tonight now. My granddaughter loves werewolves. Doodle can sound like that too. Really? Okay. That's just Fizz. Well, yeah, the dog has been out on the patio. That's a good point, Aries. A lot of people have been saying that. There's some point.
Is that far enough?
This is at
Did
4-7.
I go back far enough for you, Tonka?
Scott says he doesn't think it's Murphy either. It's hard to hear clearly because of this slowed down like this, but
sounds like a mean dog outside.
it
Yes,
sounds like a
big
dog.
dog.
It does, truly
Not
does.
Murphy.
I never heard Murphy
But
bark.
who am
so
I?
don't know what
I'm
he's
not
saying.
no dog bark analyst or dog whisperer or anything like that.
Is it Kane barking? That's funny, Kaya.
Here's the backwards.
Oh, you can see the headlights.
Yeah, scary. Like your kind of dog.
Molly's got a tiny dog. Okay, thank you, Brian. Does Demetrius have a dog?
It spins for 2 seconds.
Good question.
Mm.
It doesn't seem to be like Murphy either. But it is distorted because of the speed change, okay? Oh. That triggered my memory. Todd Siegel said one of the guys.
Wow.
Well, that's interesting.
That's just strange.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Lucy. I didn't know
That's it. That's it, guys. That's just it. You know, door closes. This is the first time it's supposed to pass. Okay, so let's keep track of how many times it's this car over Molly.
That is the Ford Fusion.
The gear stick person, Heather's going to come out of right here, and he's going to run right here, and he's going to disappear right in there.
So they cut him out? They had to have cut him out.
Yes, I love stick people too. See. Okay, here is
332.
Now I do have it slowed down. I only have it on 0.5 right now. So, because after the stick guy, I slowed it down some. I agree, Meg. I do think that does not sound like a little doodle dog. I mean, not that Murphy's little, but that was a mean, vicious German Shepherd pit bull sounding bark to me.
Hang on, you guys. Let me try something here. Well, shit.
Right there, stick person. Just come out of the door back there, Heather. Pay attention. They move fast. Gone. Oh,
No,
okay. I did actually
it came
catch him
down
walk the
here.
whole way down the road that time.
Yeah, you could see him. It was just too fast. Let me see if I can get this with. Christy did a great job with this. I feel bad though that she got hammered with all those stupid commercials. Let me try something real fast, you guys. Let me see if I can get this to work. Thank you, Tomboy. Let's try this again this way. All right, let's see what this looks like this way and see if I can make it any different. Okay. On Wednesday, August 6, 25, Moscow PD released the Idaho Statesman in response to a public records request of full security camera video at 11:12 from the early morning of November 13th. Okay. That could be what it is too, Witchy. If he hears her screaming, that's his human. Hey Tina, thank you for joining us. That is his girl. You know what I'm saying? He probably could be going nuts trying to get in to get to her. Dogs are like that. So I don't know. It could be. That's a good point. All right, let me do this way. Oh shit, it won't let me do it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Real time. This is at 3:30. That is the Ford Fusion, clearly. Yes, Brian. That too. And if they hear their owner scream in agony, they know what that means. This is 332. Same car. What these commercials? Come on. That is not cool. Sorry, guys. I thought I could maybe get it without the commercials. I guess not. Well, at least it didn't take anything out of it. It's the car itself, Quiz. Like the wheels moving. I think it's picking up a weird. Yeah, that looked like a Fusion to me. Definitely not an Elantra. It's more rounded than what an Elantra would be, in my opinion. Wait, what the hell was that there? What was that came with it? Like something was. Oh, it's a shadow. I'm sorry. Of course, another commercial. Jesus, they put more commercials in here I've ever seen in my life. Sounds like mouth noises. Is it a hose? Oh, I hear what you're hearing now. It's because the tape is rolling and it's sped up, I think, is what you're hearing. See how fast that's going? I think we're hearing like the fast forward or the speed, maybe. It sounds like a mouse. It's weird. That is because it's moving at high speed. 15 times the speed, Tomboy. You're seeing things move over there. There's Molly right there. Right there. Right there. Everything that they did in this investigation, they used as the right. Hell, this might turn into Linda Lane, guys. You never know if we're breaking this shit down. Ew. That sounds kind of gross. It sounds moist, whatever it is. Ew. Right, Alicia? What is waiting on this? Come on. Stop it. Oh, Jesus, with these commercials already. Actually, I like this one because it's got action figures in it and Transformers. Oh, there's that moist sound again. It sounds moist. At least it's going to drive here from Michigan and kill me. That was Molly's car. And that's at 4:01 or 4 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, the ads are beyond excessive. That's crazy. Sorry. I had to do it one more time, Elisa. I knew it. I'm sorry. It's a weird sound, though. It truly is. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's the fusion, period. So all that time they're claiming that this is the Koberger car, and it's not. Super 7, come on. Is there somebody standing right there? Hold on. There's somebody standing right there. Look. Is that Molly? Right here, folks. Am I wrong? Or is that something else? Watch. Right here. I swear there's somebody standing there. Is that a person or is that something else? Right there. Okay. Thank you, Simply. Sorry, guys. I need new glasses. Anthony Jackson, welcome. Sitting, standing. They said it's a fire hydrant. It looked kind of large to be a fire hydrant, though, next to that pole. But okay. I trust you. That looks like the Fusion 2 with that rounded top. Yeah, I swore there was somebody standing right there in them lights. Yeah, that's not, it's not a, oh, there's a lot going on over here. Yeah, that's either a garbage can or like a fire hydrant or something like that. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Probably right, simply. Ultrasound photos. No problem, Meg. There's that damn noise again. The glare interrupted meaning to me that someone got out and double backed. Oh, okay. Probably a recording of them saying, yo, edit this shit. Speed up and record. Good point. Yeah. It's running slow, but it's running. It's hard to see simply if she has anything in her hand, but I just see her walking. Looks like a flashlight. Maybe because there's a light around her. That's what I don't think so. Typically, that's what Thompson said, or he said that they almost lost control of the car or something stupid like that. The dog sound. The dog sounds like it's right on top of the microphone or the camera. That's weird. That was not a thud. That was a shot. Where did you hear that, Tomboy? Hold on. It's gonna be muffled because of where it's at. But that noise there, that sounded like a dresser being moved or something. That's weird. Everybody's saying a shot. 418. That's when Sarge swears up and down this all started. So is that the bang that and the flash that Bethany said she saw and heard? I guess it could be Murphy if he's upset, about what he saw or heard. My car was moving, and you see it in the background. Yeah, that was the police car driving off and driving away. So, not one time did we see. Not one time did we see an Elantra. We saw Molly's car. We saw Molly's car, and we saw the police car. That's crazy. Was that the noise, the shot right there? Is that what you're saying? Right there? I wish I could clean this up a little bit better and take some of the, you know what I mean? Oh, there is somebody in the top window up there, by the way. Look. I think right there. See my cursor up here? You think the audio has been messed with? Who's talking? You probably heard my wife in the background. Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he can clean this up and make it a little bit more, a little clearer, maybe. Would you say backwoods? It's like looking at in a funhouse mirror, seeing things that may not even be there. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. Probably the canine handler dog to cover up the shots. That's a good point. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's hard to tell with some of this. So we're going to probably have to break this down. Me and my team. See if we can pull it out. And Outcast probably already has it. Oh, you did send it to him? Okay. Gouges could be made to remove bullets from victims. That's another good point, too, Simply. That's interesting that you said that. I never thought of that. This is the original video from Idaho Statesman, not the one Christie had. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can upload it and maybe change it up a little bit. So, I don't know, guys. Any thoughts, feelings? So that's new. All right. Let me see here. Our show. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it though. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Hold on a second here. So, just so everybody knows, the thing we were talking about last night, I know you guys saw it. Jules, I loved it because Jules kind of went off on her. Nancy Grandma, disgraceful, put out a video yesterday talking about new report, coworker whining behind bars. And then they took the thing about the appeal off of it because the way she was saying it kept saying that he's working on an appeal. He's working on an appeal. He's working on an appeal. Jules called her out and they took it off. They took that part of it off, the appeal part off of it. Oh, no, they didn't. It's just hidden in here now. I'm sorry. I thought maybe I just saw that. I was like, did they really hear her and take that down? But no, it says plotting appeal. She says it in there like 6 times in a row. And all it is, it's absolute clickbait. And that's all she keeps saying. It's ridiculous. For break-ins before quadruple. What? Come on now. She's at right, 100%. 100%. There's nothing there. And I'm really ashamed like of these. I thought MSM was bad already. They're really reaching on this bullshit now. Okay? They really are reaching. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, buddy. Low res or color filter to highlight real heat signature. Yes. It's a good point, Backwoods. Good point, buddy. Right. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. She's speculating 100%. There's no way that he's not working on an appeal. There's no way. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. So let's see where we at. 3.5. Okay, guys. I think that's gonna do it then for today. I might be back tonight a little later. But that'll take care of it for now. I didn't realize we were in here this long. It was interesting, though. It was a good conversation, and these videos were interesting. Debbie says he's suing news stations of some sort, so I definitely believe an appeal is in the works. So, okay. Good point. That's a good point there, Miss Deb. Let's do it. Let's go to trial and do it the right way. I'm ready. I am ready, and I will, if of course they allow for it to stream, I'll run the whole thing beginning to end. And Twiz, you better go, bud. Take your beard in there and show them how it's done. It's also using the argument he pled guilty, therefore he must be guilty because I would never plead guilty to something I didn't do. It's a flaw. Oh, yeah, it is. 100%. Dateline broke my heart after 8:33. I know, Witchy. I loved Dateline myself, and they pissed me off after that bullshit. I agree with you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, we all want trial, guys. We do. All right, folks. Yeah, that'll do it for right now. But I hope Scully made a baby Nancy say an appeal. Oh my God, Katie, I gotta see it. So if I come back in later, guys, I hope you guys decide to join me. I hope to see you. Thank you to my mods. I do want to see you guys afterwards, mods, if I could, please. Of course, if you're not busy, guys, don't forget to love yourselves, love each other. Don't change a thing. You guys are the beautiful people, and I will see you very soon. Much love, folks. Bye-bye now.
Let's get it. This ain't no slow burn. This a new chapter. There go, Cafe the Meatballs. Yeah, we locking it down. Late night, no sleep, minding the chase. Found a new feed and I picked up the pace. The cafe, the truth, no lies on the table. Found my whole fam and this shit ain't a fable. Used to feel lost, feeling chill like a ghost. Now I got a whole crew, man, I'm feeling the most. They go on the mic, yeah, his voice is a beacon. Every time he drives through my inner lake, to awaken. This ain't for the clout, ain't for the quick fame. This for the lost ones that they forgot the name. We watching the cases, we digging in deep. While the whole world out here still fast asleep. For the cafe, this for the whole fam. This for the real ones that don't give a damn. We holding it down, yeah, we sticking to the code. The meatballs on fire, yeah, we breaking the mold. So thank you, Dago, you a whole leader. Built a real community for every single reader. Only on YouTube, but the bond is worldwide. From the cafe to the crib, yeah, we all ride. Let's ride. Ain't no merch drops, just pure dedication. This ain't just a channel, it's a new nation. We all in the comments, we all in the chat. We got a real bond and you can't top that. From the missing to the victims, we seeing the light. We standing for the truth in the middle of the night. You gave us a voice, gave us something to believe. Yeah, the meatballs, man, you better not leave. We loyal to the real, we ain't doing no faking. Every new video, man, a whole squad awaken. He don't need no fame, he just need a real mic and a loyal crew that's gonna ride with him for life. For the cafe, this for the whole fam. This for the real ones that don't give a damn. We holding it down, yeah, we sticking to the code. The meatballs on fire, yeah, we breaking the mold. Meatballs. So thank you, Dago, you a whole leader. Built a real community for every single reader. Only on YouTube, but the bond is worldwide. From the cafe to the crib, yeah, we all ride. Let's ride. Yeah. From the cafe to the crib, we all ride. Dago. The meatballs. To the last upload, man. Peace! Peace! Yeah. Let's get it. This ain't no slow burn. This a new chapter. There go, Cafe the Meatballs. Yeah, we locking it down.